Now, baby, we are getting it done. So I just had to film something for Instagram, and here we go. We are ready to rock and roll. Hey guys, how you going today on BK Sport? It is the big time, the Charity Shield. The South Sydney Rabbitohs taking on the St George Illawarra Dragons, and this is going to be an absolute banger, baby. This is going to be an absolute banger. How good will this be? This is a game that most people look forward to in the preseason every single year. It's one that really is exciting because there is so much history between these two teams. So I was just making sure that story went up. There's so much history between these two teams, man. And although it's not the strongest lineup that you could ever see within the Rabbitohs, it's kind of because of injury right now, to be fair, besides Latrell Mitchell. So, yeah, very, very tough predicament here for the Rabbitohs, who are the home team at Cogra, which is the Dragons' home ground. So, super, super interesting. But alrighty, guys, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here. The game starts in 5 minutes' time. So, let's pump through the team lineups. The Rabbitohs here today, Jacob Gagai. By the way, guys, get into the comment section. Let me know your score prediction. Who wins, Rabbitohs or Dragons? Let us know. The fullback today for the Rabbitohs, Jacob Gagai, with the wingers being Alex Johnston and Tane Milne. Centres, Isaiah Tass and Richard Kenner. Obviously, Trell Mint, he was at the Indigenous versus Māori All-Stars game last night. They've got an injury to Campbell Graham right now, and they've also got an injury to... Oh, man, there's another play. Tyrone Munro. So, the Rabbitohs, their backline's being pieced apart, and this is what they can go with for the time being. But with that being said, you know, they've still got a decent enough 1-5 back there, but it is obviously a lot more of depth players. You go on to 5'8". This is kind of besides Trell. This is what they'll have to go with into round one, mind you. 5'8" is Dean Hawkins, and Lachlan Ilias is the halfback. Cody Walker also injured currently. Going to the forwards, Tavita Totola and Sean Kepi, obviously came across from Manly. And then Peter Mamuzelis is the hooker. Keon Kalomatangi and Jai Arrow back row with Cameron Murray, who is captain and lock. Interchange, you've got a massive interchange bench here today. Jai Gray, Jacob Host, Davin Mawali, Thomas Burgess, Tallis Duncan, Michael Cheekham, Thomas Fletcher, Leon DeHow, Braden Burns, and Jarrett Subbaloo. So the only question that I have here today surrounding this team, where's Damien Cook? What's wrong with Cookie? Why is Cookie not playing here today? That's the only thing that confuses me a little bit, but there obviously would be a valid reason for it. Now, let's go to the St George Illawarra Dragons. Tyrell Sloan is the fullback with the Taxman. Zach Lomax on the wing alongside Michaeli Ravalawa. Centres, Mo Sully and Jack Bird, with Kyle Flanagan as the 5'8" and Ben Hunt captain as the halfback. That is a 1-7 for the Dragons this season. That's how they're going to play it, unless they move around Zach Lomax to the centre, fullback, we don't know. But at the end of the day, close to me, baby, welcome to the party. But 1-7 is basically what the Dragons will go with this year. We go to the forwards, Francis Molo and Blake Laurie are the front rowers, with Jacob Little as the number 9. Tom Eisenhuth and Jaden Stewart back row, with Jacob Allen as a lock. This is a starting 13 for the Dragons. The Dragons are playing their starting 13. They want to win this game. They want to win the Charity Shield back. The Rabbitohs, I believe, won it last year. So they are coming for blood in this one. But don't get too crazy, because it is still a pre-season game. Interchange-wise, Connor Moylerson, Viliami Fafita, Ben Murdoch-Basila, Dylan Egan, who's got some big raps coming from him, from Shane Flano, Michael Mollo, Jesse Marshke, Christian Tuipulotu, Savelio Tamali, Matthew Fianai, Max Fianai, Sione Fianau, Ryan Couchman, Toby Couchman, Alec Tuitavaki, and Jonah Glover are the interchange. So Dragons today have 5 extra players to the Rabbitohs. They have 5 extra players to the Rabbitohs, plus also their starting 13. It's going to be a tough one here for the Rabbits, man. I do think the Dragons will come quite low down the table in the regular season. But in this game here today, I think the Dragons win. I think the Dragons win here in front of the home crowd. They're not technically home, but I think they're going to be home here tonight with the crowd overall, because it is still in Cogra. So, yeah, man, exciting times. Exciting times. Let's get a good game pumping along here. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new around here, get in the chat, and let's get rocking and rolling, baby. Well, let's get rocking and rolling, baby. And Tane House, his bro was going to pass out in the bed after this game. Bro was busy, mate. I'm flying, son. I'm flying, mate. 4 games straight in a day is something else. It is something else. Sam Jenkinson says, I got a massive multi on. Good, because I get 10% of it, so let us know what the multi is. Bad says, go the red V. To be fair, you shouldn't be going for anyone here today. As a Roosters fan. Brocky Sports is Dragons 1-12. Amy Zheng getting around the Rabbitohs. Nate Jakes has come the Dragons. Jack O'Neill says, good win from my boys tonight. Enjoy the rest of the footy tonight, lads. Yeah, good win for the Raiders tonight. Didn't expect it, to be fair. I thought the Eels would win that. They were up at half time, but the Raiders were just too strong in the end. So yeah, no, it's gonna be interesting here. We are on our 4th game straight of streaming, so I'm exhausted, but mate, we're flying, son. We are absolutely flying. I don't care. What's the tip? My tip: Dragons 1-12. I reckon it's going to be a bolter of a game. I reckon this might be a 2-1 point game. I reckon this could be a 1 to 2 point game. I'm loving it. I'm thinking this is going to be the game of the round. But I think that we always think that, and then it turned out to be something else. You'd probably say right now, Roosters Manly has been the best game so far this round. And that's including Indigenous versus Māori All Stars. Meant Rugby League. Let's go. Rugby is back. Yeah, Rugby League. Ready to go. The Lost Vages ad is so good. Okay, so I'm going to give you advice here. Firstly, Lost is not spelled like that. It's Loss. Vegas is spelled Vegas. And ad, for short, for advertisement, is AD, not ADD. So you tried, you failed, don't try again. Baz BK will go to Jupiter's Casino after this. No, I will not be. I'll be eating, what is on my meal plan today? I'll be eating Korean barbecue beef with basmati rice and Asian slaw because Jay told me I wasn't allowed to get my tzatziki pizza. So I'll be sticking to my meal plan. Sam Jenkinson says, AJ, Ravalawa, Gagai, Meal and Task, screen time, Rabbits win 13 plus. How much do you win, Sam? Because remember, I get 10%, mate. This is how this channel rolls, baby. You guys tell us about your bets and your multis. We'll cheer at home for you, but we get 10%. And then I can take my mum to Pink on Tuesday. The day I go for South is the day the Chooks will kill me. Why don't you just knock over anyone? You know, why don't you just not go for either team, to be fair. BK, you gone to Vegas? Are the Titans going to Vegas full-time stories? I just had a bacon sandwich. Thanks, mate. I win 2,300. No, you don't. You win 2,000. You win. So 10% is $230. So that would be 200, 100. So you win $2,170. Well done, Sam. Well done. Well done. $2,170. That's great. Jason was good. Thanks for asking. Don't know who asked, to be fair. I'm not too sure. Bad says Ravalawa is Sivo. Same person. Slightly racist, that comment. No, I think that Ravalawa is actually playing better than Sivo recently, to be fair. 2070, BK math. CJ, how about this, mate? How about you stream for 6.5 hours straight with not a single break in between, and then let's see if you've got some good maths on you. Let's see if you've got some good maths on you after 6.5 hours straight of streaming. How about that? Wonder how Kyle Hunting goes. Yeah, massive. It's going to be interesting, Jason Paul. It's going to be interesting. I won't even know my name. Also, did I... 2070, did I not get it right? Says he's got the Greg Inglesman. Hey, lads, what do you want me to do here? You guys have been sitting here watching me talk for the last 6 hours, and you're complaining to me. You're complaining to me about me not getting a math equation correct. This is unbelievable. Does this look like BKR Maths? Is it BKR Mathematician here as the name of the channel, or is it BKR Sport? I'm pretty certain it does not say Mathematician. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong, so please let me know. But they are out in the field right now, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new around here. Let's get it. Let's get it. I think it'll go well. It'll be interesting to see how Flano goes, alongside Ben Hunt. But I do have the Dragons winning today. I do. It's rare Baker slips up, so when he does, you got to catch him on it. I don't even know what I got wrong, by the way. I don't know what I actually said. I actually don't even know what I said. Ah, yes. I got my next delivery of MasterChef tomorrow. So Dragons halfback Ben Hunt. Dragons 5'8 Kyle Flano. Let's see how they work out here today. 10% of 2,300 is 230. Did I not get that right? Did I not say? If you go back, did I not get to the point where I said it was 2,070? See, it goes in the naughty quarter. Shame on you for expecting a Titans fan to know maths. It's just crazy that we actually have a Roosters fan in the chat. They don't actually exist, so it's really a 2,170. Oh, God help us, all right? Listen, you know, I'm so sorry. I'm deeply apologetic for me getting $100 incorrect. Sam just has to add that on to the total now, just for the sake of it. Just for the meme, add $100 on. So he's actually going to be giving us $330. How good. How about he just takes a clean 2,000? We'll take 300. Quick maths. All right, so first tackle now for the Dragons. They're 23 metres out from their own line. And Blake Lowry, the big bopper, he'll get this ball to the 30. I'm only trying to help you take your mum at Pink. We need $400 for that, to be fair. So, third tackle now for the Dragons at the 40. $100 a lot of tuck shot money, mate. That is plenty of tzatziki pizza. Dragons, they'll get this ball, 45 out. I don't know if I could, mate. Just wait until I start earning the big bucks, mate. We're waiting, don't you? Oh, that's a high tackle. That's a penalty. Should be Rabbitohs. Wow! I thought I was going to be a penalty against Rabbitohs there, but they didn't say high tackle. So Ben Hunt now puts that ball up into the air. And not a Rabbitoh in sight to try and challenge for it. I think that's a knock on there from the Zach Lomax. See you later, buddy. Wouldn't be a Roosters fan in Sydney if they lost. No way. Not a chance. There's the Dolphins and Titans on screen. I love how they're advertising Jerry Marshall King versus Aaron Shuppy. Lucas says everyone like the stream. Do it right now. Oh, good offload there. And Keon Kalamatangi, I don't know why he ran back into the line, but second tackle for the Rabbitohs, and they're 45 metres out from their own line. All right, so Tavita Totola now into the attacking half. So that's not a good play there by the Dragons. You don't want that. You definitely do not want that by any means. Because the Rabbitohs are already on the attack early here. They're already in a good position. And they've still got the talent. So they put this ball up into the corner, and the Tyrell Sloan now grabs that ball at 10. Now, us Chooks fans fear nothing. You do. You Chooks fans fear a... Oh, no, I'm not going to say what I was about to say. God help me. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play it cool, son. I'm going to play it cool. Third tackle here at the 25. Moses Sully, he'll give it up to Little, and Little to Taxman. Taxman gets the ball at the 35, and it'll be a penalty for offside against the Rabbitohs. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, no one cares about the Roosters in this game, bro. It's the thing with the channel bad. Like, we get you're a Roosters fan, bro, but like in this game, no one cares about the Roosters, right? It's a Rabbitohs and Dragons game. That game's already happened, bro. So it's like, we get you're a Roosters fan, bro, but like, not as like heavy, please. Not as heavy. So 37 minutes to go here, the first half of the Dragons, the ball to the halfway point. TTV Connor says, yeah, don't boss Jay around, he's a moderator. Me? I can do that, mate. Don't you worry, I can do that if I want. 30 metres out now from the line, second tackle for the Dragons. Jacob Little. Amy Zhang goes high. Hello, mate. Jacob Little then gives it off to Jaden Sewer. Bad offload, but it's an offload nonetheless. DeBellin trying to find it, but he can't. Third tackle, 30 metres out. Hayden Ashton, he's getting around it. Dragons now at the 20. Fourth tackle. DeBellin at the 10. Gives up the Hunt. Hunt, short ball. No, he doesn't. He fakes a short ball. Gets taken down at 5 metres out. Fifth tackle now, but they've got him out of the play now for the fifth option. Little, it will go to the Rabbitohs. That was awful. And that's why you get Ben Hunt with the ball on fifth. There's an injury here for the Rabbitohs. Oh no, it's a backline player too. Oh my god. Rabbitohs, you're getting slaughtered in the backline in regards to injuries. Richard Kenner is down right now. Zach says, don't want to hear any Zach slander. You're a keyboard warrior, and he makes more a year than you will in a decade. Bro, the old Zachy boy. Well, I'm not the one who's crying at home every night up to... No, I can't go deep. I can't go deeper. I can't. Nate J says, yeah, DeBellin's out from under the bed. Sweet. Alright, so... It'll be zero tackle here. Richard Kenner, I think he's going to have to come up for a HIA. Yeah, he will. Yeah, he will. So hungry. Rabbitohs the ball at 10. I don't know if he's going to come back on, to be fair, Richard Kenner. He does look a little bit worse for wear. And it will be... Braden Burns is going to come on here. Apparently, Braden Burns was pretty awful last week in the Rabbitohs game. Obviously, we didn't get to see it. It wasn't on TV, but... Apparently didn't have a great game last week, the old Braden Burns. I didn't even know he was still with the Rabbitohs until we saw him on the team list last week. Second tackle of the Rabbitohs. I will tell you, this game, you can really feel the animosity and you can really feel the kind of emotion of this game right now. It's pretty full on. It's pretty full on. I'm just going to refresh this screen so you can see the time on the game. Oh! My goodness me, Kepi got absolutely annihilated there by Francis Molo. Rabbitohs here, Cameron Murray, he'll get this ball to the 45. I would not be surprised if at some stage they consider putting Cameron Murray into the back row alongside like a Kolomatangi with Tallis Duncan 13. Eventually, some point this season, I would not be surprised if they give Tallis Duncan the opportunity, because I do think Cameron Murray obviously is an international for back row. You may as well play him then, put Tallis Duncan 13, and Murray's still going to be hectically involved. Third tackle now. It could be an interesting kind of thought process there for Rabbitohs, but there is more pressing issues at the club for sure, and it's not in their forwards. Like, their back row is fine, and their back row is solid. Their front rowers are a little bit dodgy. Oh, Moses Suli here gets supported at 45. Mark Warner says, not many people talk about the Dragons. When was the last time they were in the top 8? Not much pressure from the media on them like other teams. Bro, Mark Warner, I've got to completely disagree with you, mate. The only reason you're not seeing it this year is because they got a new coach in Shane Flanagan. And they've had plenty of criticism recently. They have had an absolute slaughter fest in 2023. They were one of the teams that got picked apart 24/7. I would disagree with you in regards to that one, Mark. Especially when they had their previous coach, Mary McGregor. Can't think of his first name right now. McGregor, but they got absolutely slaughtered in the media there. Ben Hunt situation, wanting to leave. The organisations themselves. The losing of St George as a sponsor of the club from, I think, next year onwards. They've been absolutely blasted in the media in recent years. Especially for the fact that they have been as awful as they have been. Left-hand side now for the Rabbitohs, and Braden Burns will get the ball to the halfway point. No, James, Dragons get slanted like a red-handed stepson. Yeah, I'd say the teams in 2023 that got slanted the most, Dragons, Tigers, Titans, and Bulldogs. Is what I would say. CJ says, Offahy Ogden first try score odds for the Eels game was at $46. Yeah, crazy. Well, it's a preseason game. You may as well get a crack on those odd players. Good offload there from Ravalawa to Kyle Flanagan. Gets up to Jaden Sewer. And Jaden Sewer here used to play for the Rabbitohs. He's now in the 35 with his second tackle. We'll try and get the offload away. Don't do it, mate. You'll lose the ball. Don't do it, mate. You will lose the ball if you do that. Now at the 45. Let's just do this. Bang. 4 tackle now for the Dragons. They're 45 out from the Rabbitohs line. And Jacob Little with a great run. Jacob Little with a great run. Caught them all napping. Can't get the offload away. Was really desperate to get it away, but couldn't do it. Off to Ben Hunt. Fit tackle at the 20. He'll put that ball up underneath. Knocked back here for the Dragons. Tom Eisenhuth. Oh, over the sideline. Sideline. Tommy Eisenhuth. What a play, though. Gets the ball hit back from Ben Hunt. Eisenhuth grabs it and goes over the sideline. So he's knocked back there by Taxman. And Eisenhuth gets just dragged over the sideline, but really nice. Mark Warner says, and Para. Para has not been slaughtered as much as those 4 teams I mentioned, but Para is probably the next level, I would say. So the 4 worst in recent years, recently specifically, has definitely been Bulldogs, Tigers, Titans, Dragons. Those 4. And the next one down would probably be Rabbitohs, Eels, I would say. Those 2 teams. Who else would you guys add in there? Oh, I should add the Supercoach League, by the way. I forgot to do that. So he created a Supercoach League here today, guys. So I'm going to drop the code for you guys to join in the chat right now. Rabbitohs with the ball 15 metres out from their own line. BKR Sports Supercoach League. Code. There you go. Code. Bang. And then we'll pin that comment. CJ says, I'm confused about the Charity Shield. Obviously, it's a pre-season game, but is it something teams take seriously? Yes. Like, if Rabbitohs could have a full squad, would they all be on? I would say so. I'm not too sure why Damien Cook's not playing. But overall, yes, they will, more times than not, play the strongest team that they possibly can. I checked the Dragons lineup, and it looks like they have a full-strength side playing today, or is it just me? No, this is a full-strength side for the Dragons. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. More so than South. So, yeah, South is playing the best team they possibly can, realistically. Surprised not a Mudgee. Yeah, it is usually a Mudgee, isn't it? Oh, here they are. They're away, Jack. Is that Jack Bird? Who is that? I can't even see who that was. I think that might have been Jack Bird. It was Jack Bird. Third tackle now for the Dragons. They're 20 minutes out of the line. Good run even Kyle Flanagan. Smacked down 10 minutes out from the line. 4th tackle for the Dragons. 10 minutes gone here, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Penalty to the Dragons. Silly from Cabby. I would not be surprised if they go for the 2 here. I would not be surprised. It's a preseason game, but it's still the Charity Shield. Do they go for the 2? Go 2-0 up. It's a shout. So penalty for hands on the ball there against Sean Kepi, the new guy. They will not. They will go for the try. No way, CJ. Broncos are nowhere close to the teams I've mentioned. Nowhere close. Nowhere close. Right? What are you talking about? News Corp will shut down any kind of negativity as quick as they possibly can. You do realize News Corp own the Broncos, right? Second tackle now. They're 4 metres out here from the line. You think the News Corp is allowing Broncos slander in the media? Dragons now right-hand side. Ben Hunt gives it out. Knock on Dragons. Rabbitohs could pick it up here, and the Rabbitohs are away. It's Braden Burns. Oh, taken down to the 25. But he might go over the sideline. He might go over the sideline. He does go over the sideline. So Dragons get the ball here at the 20. So no advantage, they're saying. No advantage, they're apparently saying. Interesting. Ben Hunt, Sloan. Oh, was it? Are they saying knock on there, was it? Brayton Burns just absolutely pumped off of Ben Hunt just then. Well, being in Brisbane, I guess I just noticed it more than other clubs. Are you a Broncos fan? I forgot. Because if you're a Broncos fan, then no, you're just noticing nonsense, realistically. I think you're noticing fan trash talk rather than media. Because in the media, it's not no one. Where's the trash talk besides a legitimate complaint in regards to falling apart in the last 15 minutes of the grand final? I guess you're probably looking at the Reece Walsh situation, but in the same sense, that was a legitimate situation. Mark Warner says, where do you see the Dragons this year? Wooden spoon material. Dragons this year, wooden spoon material. I think they're wooden spoon material, but no, I don't think they get spoon. I think the Raiders went a long way to prove it otherwise today. But the Bulldogs are a shout. Knock on here from the Rabbitohs to the Dragons to get the ball here in an attack and set again. Or was that 4 pass, they've said? 4 pass. Jared Ford says, love the Charity Cup. Dragons by 8 tonight. Charity Shield. And yeah, it's always a good time. It's always a good time, the Charity Shield. So here come the Dragons in a brilliant position here. A brilliant position. They go right-hand side. It'll be Ben Hunt. Gives it off. And Jack Bird will be 20 metres out now from the line. Between 2020 and 2022, every 2-game winning streak, it's a knock-on by the Dragons. Knock-on by the Dragons. Jack Bird has been called up for it. I drink water. Between 2020 and 2022, every 2-game winning streak the Broncos went on, the media would post other Broncos back. They would. That is correct. But yeah. So Dragons knocked the ball on there through Jack. I don't even know why he's complaining about that. He definitely has just lost that ball. Definitely has lost that ball. 27 minutes to go the first half. So Rabbitohs with the ball at the 20. Good crowd again for a pre-season game. 1 second. First tackle now for the Rabbits at the 30. Oh, jeez. Is that a high tackle? Yeah, that'll be a high tackle against DeBellin. A little bit too high there, man. Came in like an absolute bull. An absolute bull over the top. But that was always going to get called high tackle. That was always going to get called a high tackle there, bro. He just like dived at him. He just jumped at him and just with the swinging arm. I have seen that called a bin recently, but I don't think there's enough in that to call that a bin. Mick Ennis just said this is where South Sydney are dangerous though. Bro, they're at the halfway point. Isaiah Tass at the 40. Is it just me or does Jai Arrow look way different without a mullet? Yeah, Jai Arrow looks very different without a mullet, yeah. So Sean Kepi now, he'll be 34 metres out here from the line. Second tackle. 26 minutes to go first half. They give it out to Ilias. Ilias up to Kolomatangi. Need to see a lot from Ilias tonight, man. Need to see some direction, especially without his halves partner and Cody Walker. He needs to prove himself. Dean Hawkins there at the 6, but he's knocking on the door for taking Ilias' spot. Ilias at the right-hand side, off to Hawkins. Hawkins kicks it through here into the corner. Ravalawa knocks it dead. A weird dropout coming up. Jack's fired up. He's been under the bed all summer. Mate, has he ever left under the bed? Dasmate says Frank Lapella got sent off for something like that in the Super League the other day. Yeah, but that was like a full-on. Like, he actually You could see there was intent behind it and came in and absolutely whooped him. He walloped him with his arm. It was quite funny. Like Tyson Bennett, lovely bloke, he was saying that it wasn't a sin bin, let alone a send-off. And it was like, no, it was definitely a send-off. He didn't get binned. He got sent off. That's a knock-on from the Rabbitohs. Knock-on from the Rabbitohs. I think Murray's trying to challenge that. Murray wants to challenge this. Wow, this is an early challenge. Going back to our comment about an expansion team, with the silliness of Warriors fans streaking so often and the silliness surrounding it, would a New Zealand team be the right call? Yes, I don't think you base your decision-making off of some idiots that you get at crowds. Look at Gold Coast. We've had idiots streaking the field. That chick with the really big tits, when she streaked the field the other year for the Titans and got slammed by the security guard on the field, you know, that doesn't mean that the Gold Coast don't deserve a team because of her. That's off his head. That's off his head. This is actually going to be fine. It's actually, knock on from Ravalawa. So good challenge there. Tim Barrett says, new rule, not allowed to support your player by pushing in the tackle. Sharp has obviously forgotten that. I haven't noticed it in this game, but yeah, pushing in the tackle, can't do that anymore. But yeah, look, I think that New Zealand, still South Island's the right call. You create the rivalry, man. Create the rivalry. You're going to get those kind of idiots wherever you go, man. People always want to be the centre of attention on the day by shrieking and thinking they're funny, but it's not funny when they have to face the bill right after. It's not funny when you have to face the bill immediately after. So Rabbitohs here, 0 tackle. Good captain's challenge there by Cameron Murray. And it will be Tavita Totola, 8 minutes out from the line. Second tackle, they've got Mumble Zealous. He'll go short ball to Sean Kepi, 6 again. So now it's first tackle, 3 minutes out from the line. Mumble Zealous, short ball to Tavita Totola. They just pump and short. Daniel Bates this morning, 15 days ago, not long. Yeah, but it's felt like today, because obviously this is our 4th stream of the day for Rugby League. Oh, Murray so close. 2 minutes out from the line, third tackle. Murray rolls it back to Mama Zealous. Mama Zealous to Ilias. Ilias at the back two. That's a knock-on from the Dragons. Zach Lomax, knock-on. Knock-on from the Dragon. But yeah, 15 days to go. Really getting close now. I blame Will Ferrell. What do you mean, Will Ferrell? You blame him for what? Best Sports is great defense, Lomax. Mate, Taxman, he's on fire. Taxman's actually doing decent in this game so far. And again, like, the Taxman beef doesn't come from the quality of player that he can be. Like, I'll straight up here sit here and say that he can be a quality player. A wank of a bloke, but, like, as a player, he can be really good, but he can also be awful. He can also throw the ball. Could you guys imagine at Seabus in round 1 if he does a flick pass and it hits me? Like, that would be the end of his bloody life. That would just be posted everywhere. Imagine that. First tackle now with the Rabbitohs at the 10. First tackle, though. Here they go. Left-hand side. Mamazelos off to Ilias. Ilias at the back now to Braden Burns. And Burns will be 5 minutes out from the line. You're fourth. Yeah, I know. It's a tiring day, don't bait. But that's why if you see me make a mistake here in this stream, it's because I've been going for 6.5 hours now. So it's actually, no, 7 hours now. 7 hours right now. So right-hand side, they give it off. Chance for the Rabbitohs on the wing. Offloads it. No, Dragons get it. Bad mistake there. Mikali Ravalawa gets the ball at 10. I did say this would be a low-scoring grind of a game. Are you streaming the World Club Challenge for sport? Yeah, that's next week, though, isn't it? I think that's next week. Penrith Panthers. Please tell me it's next week. Don't tell me I have to get up that early. To be fair, I will get up that early tomorrow, even if it was, but I'm pretty certain. It is. That was at least you get to see the best player of the day first. Hold on. Pre-season challenge. No, that's 2023. It doesn't even show this on the Panthers website. I'm not even too sure. Can someone tell me when that is? Is that tomorrow or next week? I think it's next week. And the Rabbitohs now, we'll get this ball at 20. It's on next Sunday morning. Okay, good. Thank you. Beautiful. First tackle at the 30. Yeah, why are you blaming everyone, Daz, mate? Jay says, yeah, Daz, mate. Why? Yeah, why, Daz, mate? Have a word to yourself. You know? Have a word. Richard Kenner gets his ball to the 40. Jeez, he's got a big upper frame for a on Zach Lomax. Settle down, bro. Gee whiz. Right-hand side, Ilias. That's good passing here from the Rabbitohs. And they give it off to Isaiah Tass. Tass goes down. Bro, get out of the way, guy in that situation. She said 6 hours is rookie numbers. I once streamed 15 hours straight, but I forgot to turn the camera on. I wouldn't have wanted to see what was on that camera. Mark Warner says, have you ever thought of doing boxing on this channel? Are you a fan? Yeah, I've done boxing before. We've actually had massive views for boxing on this channel, but it just comes down to when we can do it and when we can be consistent. Paul Gallen versus Mark Hunt, we had 10,364 people watching live. Yeah, for boxing streams, we get really large numbers. But it's because people don't want to pay for the pay-per-view, right? Where's Latrell? Latrell played in the Indigenous versus Māori All-Stars game last night. Yeah, Volt tomorrow, Sam, but I can't stream it because I'll be streaming Warriors, Tigers, Broncos versus Cowboys, and then Titans, Dolphins. Penalty Dragons, by the way. I'll be streaming 3 games tomorrow, and unfortunately I can't stream Volk. But yeah, looking forward to seeing that one. I think Toppy Boy is so desperate to be Connor, and he'll get knocked out. Did I see Mark Hunt versus Mike Tyson? No. Shish, you didn't stream, you just talked to yourself for 15 hours. That is fair. That is a fair call. That is something Shish would do. That is something Shish would do. Dasmate says Volk wins anyway, we all know it. Yeah, Volk wins. Volk wins. Ben Hunt gives up the Flanagan to Ravalawa. And Ravalawa's at the 40. At the 35. At the 30. Great run there by Ravalawa. And great setup there by Ben Hunt and Kyle Flanagan. So first tackle. 20 minutes to go here of the first half, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new around here. It's been a close grind of a game in this Charity Shield so far. Meg says my son's been playing footy for 4 years. Hey, fun fact, so is Daz, mate. He is the son. He is our son of the channel. And he's been playing footy for 4 years because that's how old he is. Right-hand side to Ben Hunt. Ben Hunt over the top here to Taxman. Oh, Taxman. Oh, bro, he doesn't understand. It's not quarter time, bro. It's just a drinks break. Oh, no. Oh, Taxman, bro. It's not... Oh, he's such a clown. Oh, man, you got to know the rules, brother. You got to know the rules, my guy. It's not quarter time. It's just a drinks break. And he's kicked the ball out, so it's Rabbitohs' ball. That was first tackle, Taxman. Oh, that's funny, man. That's funny. What a bloke, eh? Like a ball says, hey, I wouldn't be laughing. He pays more taxes than your salary. Oh, mate, it's funny stuff, bro. It's funny stuff. But quarter time here, 20 minutes. Got quarter time, so I'm getting confused. Like Zach, there you go. But 20 minutes in, it's a drinks break. Hit that like button and subscribe. I'm going to have a drink. Bro thinks it's the NBA. Eyes on the road, Rhonda. What do you mean? Damien Cook. Yeah, what about Damien Cook? Never do quarter times again. What the hell? So it's not quarter times. It's a drinks break. Because the siren went off in the last game, they thought it was quarter time, but it wasn't. And in this game, it also isn't. So quarter time means that it's a kickoff at the end of each quarter, like last night in the Indigenous versus Māori All-Stars game in the men's and the women's. But this one, it's not. It's literally just play the ball where you had the ball. The 49ers are about to offer Lomax a contract. Why? That makes no sense. It wasn't a forward pass. It was a kick over the sideline on first tackle. Tasman says they always do drinks break early in the year because of the heat. Yes. Especially in places like the Gold Coast or North Queensland, stuff like that. Yeah. But alright, 20 minutes gone here. But yeah, of course. And I can tell you right now, Daz, for our game, we play 3 p.m. at Belmore in round 3. That's going to be a hot day. That's going to be a hot day, which makes people even more aggressive. The heat makes people more aggressive. We do not want this. No, we do not want this. Not at all. Not at all. Only if Lomax knows the NFL playoff OT rules that have been around for 2 years. 49ers don't know that. Daniel Bates says, I remember them using huge industrial flags on the sidelines in 2000-ish. Remember who doing that? So Rabbitohs ball here at the 15. Well done, Lomax. First tackle now for the Rabbitohs. They go left-hand side to Kalamatangi. Gets this ball to the 25. Cam said, I need the Rabbits to win. Why do you need the Rabbits to win, Cam? Why do you need the Rabbits to win? It's a pre-season game. Obviously, you want to win for the Charity Shield, but at the end of the day, it is also still a pre-season game. Meg Beach says, please tell me when Latrell comes on. Okay, for the 945th time in the last 10 seconds, Latrell Mitchell is not playing today. He played in the Indigenous versus Māori All-Stars game last night. He cannot play. Cody Walker also cannot play. You know, the player is not playing. They do not play. Latrell Mitchell played last night for the Indigenous All-Star game. Comprende? And so the Dragons get this ball at the 15. First tackle. All right, Rabbitohs. Oh, they've lost the ball, the Dragons. Rabbitohs with the ball, 5 minutes out. Here we go. Rabbitohs with a chance here. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. 0 tackle, Cameron Murray. Now it's first tackle, 4 minutes out from the line. Supercoach experiences. How shit does a drinks break bell? No, it's beautiful because it means that certain players make a mistake. Second tackle now, 5 minutes out from the line. But yes, overall, you're right. But it was funny in this instance. Tavita Totola with the step! Tavita Totola, 1 metre out from the line. Third tackle. Third tackle. Mademoiselles, knock on Armandos. Knock on over here. And a knock on over there. Knock on here. Knock on there. Knock on everywhere. So Dragons ball at 10. Daniel Bates, the Stadium Australia, I think it was. There was a double ahead of the Sharks for one team. Yeah, but I don't know what you mean by industrial fans on the sidelines. I don't know what that means. Oh, like the actual fans. Like, okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's when I would have been like 6, 7, 8 years old back then. The best time of my life was that Titans versus Warriors game a few years back at Seabus. And they had the big helicopter that came in the middle. It was so amazing. It was so amazing. Again, guys, you got to forgive me. Like I am 7 and a bit hours deep into streams right now, so and of rugby league focus. Yeah, so do forgive me. Do forgive me. Nate says these knock-ons are saving us, to be honest. Yeah, absolutely. 4 tackle now for the Dragons at the 40, but I did tell you guys, low-scoring game was coming up. Amaka says, who's going to win, you reckon? I said the Dragons. They've got a full-strength lineup out there today compared to the Rabbitohs who don't because of injuries. So I would say the Dragons should win, but then again, the Dragons are the Dragons. Supercoach experience, the Dragons look good. I don't know if they look good. I don't know about that at all, but I would say that they're looking... Oh, they might score here, though. Eisenhuth. Oh, they made a mistake, so it's going to be... And now they're away, the Rabbitohs. They're away. Jacob Gagai got away a little bit, but then he got taken down to the 10. I definitely wouldn't go as far to say the Dragons look good, Supercoach experience, but they do... I've been saying people for a long time. They're a bottom 14, but they're not coming last. I think right now, but the last place team will either be Tigers or Dogs right this very second. And I'm probably still leaning Tigers, but like Dogs didn't give a good shout on Thursday. But the Dragons are a bottom 14, but they're not coming last. I think you're fatigued. I definitely am, Daniel Bate, but it is what it is, mate. We crack on, man. We're consistent. You want to see a rugby league game? Boom, boom. We're here. We are here. Tomorrow we've got Warriors, Tigers, Cowboys, Broncos, and Dolphins, Titans. And that's the thing, right? So Dragons get the ball here at the 20, and they're going to run this ball back here to about the 33. That's a high tackle. No, they haven't called it. 33, first tackle for the Dragons. That's the thing, right? Like in cricket commentary, they swap commentators every couple of hours, right? In NRL commentary, they do one game. Me, I go bang, 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 bang. It's me. Gagai's been decent so far. Yeah, he's been alright. Left hand side and Molo. Is that Michael Molo taking out the 45? Full-time stories. Is anyone having problems trying to log into KO on the computer while you're logged into your phone? Tyrell Sloan is broken through. Sloan at the 10. Offloads on the inside. No, Sloan. Take the tackle, dude. He's offloaded it to the ground and the Rabbitohs will grab it. That was a great play from Sloan, though. Great play. Makes this can't wait till Origin comes. Origin's like 3 months away. I'm thinking can't wait till the NRL comes. Let alone Origin. Origin's long away. A long time away. So the Rabbitohs with Burgess. Both teams have had opportunities in this game. Yeah, no, it was tackle 4 full-time stories. It was tackle 4, wasn't it? I think it was 4 tackle. Alright, so it's going to be a 40-20 attempt, but the ball bounces straight back for Ilias. Ah. First tackle now. Are you sure it was tackle 1? I think it was tackle 4. Second tackle here at the 30. I'm still trying to get over some coach experience. My boy Brandon is saying that the Dragons look good. I wouldn't say they look good, but they look better than what people thought. But then again, I did say they'll be better than what people thought. But I've still got them bottom 4. I will tell you, a team that really finds a way to disappoint every single year and look worse than the previous years, always the Dogs. I don't know what it is. They can sign players and then they just look worse. 4 tackle. Now it's 5th tackle for the Dragons and they're 25 out. It's just like a knack that the club has. I don't know what it is. Off to Ben Hunt. Ben Hunt gives it off here to Jack Bird, and Bird is going to hit the ball out in the full. I think that's a 7 tackle set. Yeah, it is. Yeah, good call, Jay. James McPaul says, I think Sloan might get moved to the wing if he doesn't perform. Well, I think Sloan's been good as the fullback. He's just made a bit of a brain-dead decision to pass that ball on 4th when he should have just taken the tackle for 5th. You need to know kind of the pass that you're making before you make it. You don't just kind of throw the ball willy-nilly anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't know about that. Coming up, that's out. Says, do you see any more players head to the NRL from Union like Mark Nawaqanetawase with the current woeful state of Union in Oz? Yeah, I can, but they need to take a salary cap. They need to take a salary reduction, right? Like, they're not going to be getting rugby union kind of pay, but then again, that's the reason why Australian rugby union is so down the dumps, because Rugby Australia has been so awful for many years. Don't worry, I'm a Wallabies fan. Proud Wallabies fan without being proud. But then again, if you're a Wallabies fan, you know exactly what I'm saying there. So, yeah. I see a lot of players potentially coming across from rugby union, especially with the Melbourne Rebels situation, the Brumbies situation. Oh, knock on from the Rabbitohs there. Dragons will get the ball here about 15 minutes out from their own line. 12:45 to go the first half. So, yeah, I think that there definitely is an opportunity for the NRL to absolutely... And this would be really dodgy because you'd start a war. You'd start a real inter-code war. The only thing that I don't care about it is because rugby tried to initiate a war last year with rugby league, saying, let's go to war, let's do this, we've got the money, we'll take you on. Rugby union would be the dumbest, and they are dumb a lot of the time in regards to the organisation. That's why the Wallabies have gone from down to down to down to down. But it would be so dumb to take on the NRL in this stage. They're expanding, they've got Vegas, they've got massive numbers across the country and the world at the moment. They're increasing numbers. They're increasing revenue. They've got the salary cap increasing. It's so stupid for rugby union to try and take on rugby league at this current stage. It makes absolutely no sense, especially in Australia. So yeah, and the Super Rugby is a product right now that isn't at its best. It isn't at its peak. It's not really that great overall. I'm a Fiji and Drua fan, so I would know all about that. But happy to see the Drua there, but they probably shouldn't have been added in alongside the Moana Pacifica. So, yeah, look, overall, I think that it's an absolute prime opportunity for the NRL to come in and attack them. So, Dragons with the ball here. They will go behind the 50. They have 4 tackle, and still taken down to the 45 on the attacking side for tackle. Daniel Bates says, I heard Elvis played footy back in the day to warm up for a gig. A what? Oh, that's knocked back, I think, from the Dragons. It's still... Yeah, Rabbitohs play on. Mamazalas is away here. Oh, no, he's throwing the ball. That's a knock on. And now it's play on for the Dragons. 60 for the Dragons. This game's all over the shop right now. Tom Eisenhuth gets crunched in the tackle by Alex Johnston. And the 38 metres out here from the line, the Dragons. And Taxman gets taken down at the 25. Not sure if that's actually for 8 or not. CJ says, dare I say in a little half time? Well, it's not an outrageous question right now, considering there's 10 minutes to go. But, guys, 10 minutes to go over the first half. Hit that like button and subscribe if you're new around here. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to be for it. Second tackle. Dragons now 10 metres out of the line. They go out. Little off to... Oh, jeez. Flano gets taken. No, sorry. Flano passed it off to number 15 with the Dragons, and then he got slammed. Little 4 tackle, not the play. Gives it back here to... Oh, jeez. Good play by not Kalmatualangi. Keon Kolon-Matangi. Oh, he stripped that ball. That's a knock on Dragons. 1-1 strip, but it's a knock on Dragons. Yeah. The real Fred's streaming right now. I thought as much. I thought as much there. But that will be Rabbitohs ball here at the 10. Rabbitoh Bull Arzeden. I just saw that Vegas sign and thought of Elvis. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Elvis. No, I'm not looking forward to Elvis. I'm looking forward to Vegas. It'll just be good to see it in that different stadium, man. It really will be. It'll be really interesting to see. I'm sure a fake BK will go to stream and try. I don't use Kick, and Fred knows that. I've actually got a video coming out with Hectic Fred on Thursday. The front rowers team I go. So second tackle now for the Rabbitohs. No, that fake Hectic Fred is just going to be that loser who's so obsessed with the both of us. That real loser that doxed Hectic Fred. So fourth tackle now, and Tallis Duncan gets his ball to the halfway point. All right, Colomatino, I'll take that one. That's a my mate kind of deal rather than a your mate. We all know the other ones are your mates. This one, a bit more of my mate. Fifth tackle now, but it just ain't funny. Like, it's not funny when you've got someone like doxing people and stuff, and they think they're hilarious. Dragons now get taken down at the 15. Mark Warner says, what is the time in Australia when the Vegas games are on? Like midday. It's beautiful. I think the first game, the Dragons the ball here at the 22nd tackle. The first game is on at like maybe 12:40 p.m. or something like that. Might even be earlier. It is... Oh, Dragons here. Good footwork there by Jaden Sewell. Gets it to the 33, third tackle. Yeah, 12:30 p.m. and 2:30 p.m. Yeah, 12:30 and then 2:30. As a 40-20 attempt here from the Dragons. Oh, but the bounce isn't good enough. It just sits up there for the Rabbitohs. It's third tackle. No, it's not. It's first tackle with the Rabbitohs. I don't know where I got third tackle from just then. And they're at the 5 metres. But yeah, beautiful time slot there for Australia. So I'll start up before Manly Rabbitohs like an hour beforehand and then just go straight into a Roosters Broncos stream at like, what time does that start? 1:30, 2:30? Yeah, straight into it. What actually is doxing? Doxing is when you show someone's like name, address kind of deal, like a phone number. Like mine, for example. If you knew mine and you put it publicly, that would be doxing. So left-hand side, fourth tackle for the Rabbitohs. They give it off here to Tallis Duncan. Duncan here steps on the inside. Good step. Taken down at the 40. Fifth tackle here with the Rabbitohs. They go right-hand side and they kick this ball into the corner here through Dean Hawkins. Good sit. Oh, just a little bit too hard there, but it was a good kick there. Nearly sat up, but it didn't. Yeah, disclosing personal info. Exactly right. People find it super funny, but it's actually super illegal. Like, super, super illegal. 6:47 to go first half. So Mr. Sports said my name actually wasn't Daz, mate. That's doxing. Actually, true. Would that be? Like, obviously I know what your name is, but then again, you've said it on here. I think because you've said it on here, it's not. If you hadn't have said it on here in a stream at some point, then it would be. But because you've said it yourself through your account, that would then mean that it wouldn't be on me. Kind of don't care. No, I know, Jazz. I know you're just trying to explain the situation, but I'm also thinking, I'm pretty certain that because you've said it before, that means that I would be allowed to say his name is Jonathan. So third tackle here at the 45. We've all joined the Supercoach group. You better have joined the Supercoach damn well group. That's the league code right there. 6 again for the Dragons to the 40. And they'll be taken down to 30. I think you forfeit the right to keep your name anonymous the second you put it out there in any way. Yeah, but it's different. We're talking about addresses and phone numbers and stuff. Second tackle here for the Dragons, and they're 23 metres out from the line. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there with nothing better to do, bro. Third tackle, and that guy there, he creates fake accounts all the time. It comes from the streams. Fourth tackle, not as bad as the other one, though, who encourages people to donate to me. And they'll be 3 metres out of the line. 3 metres out. They give it out the back now. And Flanagan, fifth tackle, 4 metres out. Kingy says St George will bring their game into a different level this year. Yeah, second last, maybe fourth last. But they're better than people thought. Oh, knock on Dragons. You got to remember, man, this is a full-strength Dragons team that has taken on a Rabbitohs team that has no Campbell Graham, no Tyrone Munro, no Latrell Mitchell, no Cody Walker, no Damien Cook. You know, like, at the end of the day, bro, like, the Dragons are still struggling to beat this second-rate Rabbitohs side, but at least they're competitive in this game. You know what I'm saying? At least they're competitive in this game. I think I'm done with people, to be honest, prefer dogs. Watching Canterbury Bulldogs game, you probably have a different opinion. The more people I meet, the more I like my dog. We all love a good dog. That's why I can't wait to get my own place too, so I can get a dog. Tell us, Duncan. Oh, nearly broke through there. Nearly broke through. James McPaul says, yeah, Dragons looking below average. I'd say they're looking average right now. I wouldn't say they're looking below average. They're looking better than last place, but I would say the Dragons have looked better in this game than the Dogs did on Thursday. But, Taylor Duncan's probably been their best player. But overall, they still look very... sorry for the Rabbitohs, I was saying. But overall, the Dragons still don't look great. And this is their full-strength team. So I'd say they're average, though. Coming up, that's out. Dragons with the ball at 10. Coming up, that's out. Says, would you rather the league have the international game and be as big as Union, but the NRL isn't as good? Oh, they've knocked it on, and the Rabbitohs will score! The Rabbitohs have scored here off a knock-on from the Dragons, and that's Jacob Host, is it? Well, that just came out of absolutely nowhere. That has just come out of absolutely nowhere for South Sydney here. Sully gives it up to Tyrell Sloan. Sloan gets crunched in a tackle by Lachlan Ilias. Absolutely annihilated tackle by Lachlan Ilias there. And Jacob Host will be the try scorer here for the South Sydney Rabbitohs. And they break the deadlock with 3 minutes to go of the first half. Coming up, that's out. Says, would you rather the league have the international game and be as big as Union, but the NRL isn't as good as Super Rugby, but the NRL is as good as Super Rugby, or keep the international game as it is and have the NRL the same? As a YouTuber content creator, international, because you get the world watching. As a fan of the game, non-social media, I prefer the NRL be the best. Depends on your thought process. From you guys' thought process, like where you don't have a career behind it, I would say you'd prefer the NRL to be the biggest. But from a creator's perspective, obviously that opens the world up to more subscribers, more viewers, more people to tune in. Because at the end of the day, the NRL is actually relatively limited. Just like the AFL. Just like any Australian sport. It's all relatively limited. The only one that's not is Super Rugby, because by doing Super Rugby, you can then transition into international rugby, which then transitions into All Blacks, Springboks, England, Wales, all those guys, right? So they get the kick there. I think it's Dean Hawkins who kicked it. Yeah, Dean Hawkins kicks the conversion. It's 6-0 here with 2 minutes to go in the first half. Dasman says, I prefer the Dogs to be the Crusaders of the NRL. Good luck with that one. How about this one? I'll give you a fair swap. Moana Pacifica. Huh? There we go, mate. Thank me later. Thank me later there, Sir Dave, mate. Thank me later, champion. But 2 minutes to go here of the first half, and it's 6-0 Rabbits. Mark Warner says, Super Rugby, the defence is a long way behind league. Super Rugby is just not a good product. It just isn't. It's gone downhill massively from those 2010 early days. Waratahs, Reds, then you've got the Lions in South Africa. You know, Crusaders obviously doing well, but not like they're doing now. Now the Crusaders just have a monopoly over the league. You know, it's like Manchester City. But at least Manchester City are in a competitive league. Like Arsenal and Liverpool still compete for the title. They don't win it because they're not as good as City. But at the end of the day, they still compete for it. No one competes for the Crusaders. Right-hand side, Ilias gives it off. But then again, Dragons! Ravalawa! Ravalawa's going to score a try! Oh my God, it was 0-0 a few moments ago, and now it's going to be 6-6. Try time for the Dragon. Oh, Ravalawa. Dragons score a try just before our time, 6-4. But they keep the covers back with 6-6. It was 0-0 2 minutes ago, and now it's 6-6. With a minute to go in the first half. Look at this. Right-hand side. Hawkins off to Ilias. Ilias gives it off to, I think that was Tane Milne. No, I don't think I blame Ilias for that. I blame the guy who tried to flick it on. I think that's Isaiah Tass who tried to flick it on. Instead, he misses it. No, I actually blame Isaiah Tass for that. That Tass 2014 Premiership team. Yeah, and the Reds 2012. Reds 2012. But Michaeli Ravalawa, bing, 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 bong. 6-4, kick to come, it's about to be 6-6. Makar says who just scored. For the Rabbitohs, it was Jacob Host. For the Dragons, it was Michaeli Ravalawa. Dasmate says, if the Crusaders win again, surely they have to change something in Super Rugby. Fiji and Drua, come on, son. I am considering streaming some Fiji and Drua games this year, letting somebody else stream a NRL game on the channel for me, and then streaming Fiji and Drua, because I want to watch my Drua. I love the Drua. I've been a fan of them since they were in the NRC, the National Rugby Championship, when they were taking on Perth, whatever they were called. They are still called something. Queensland Country, Canberra Vikings kind of deal. And Taxman will make the kick. So it is 6-6 here, and that is half-time. 6-6. 3 minutes ago, it was 0-0, and then a couple of mistakes by both teams. Ravalawa scores for the Dragons. Jacob Host scores for the Rabbitohs. We are in for a tight game here, folks. Guys, smack that like button. Do it right now. It's free. You may as well. I've been streaming for 7.5 hours now. I would appreciate it. Plus, also subscribe if you're new around here. We've got 3 games to stream tomorrow as well, which is the Warriors versus the Tigers. We will then also have the Cowboys-Broncos and then Dolphins-Titans. And we all know what I'll be like tomorrow with the Dolphins-Titans game. So yeah, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. Also join our Supercoach League, which is in the pinned comment, and keep voting, obviously, in the poll. In the poll, let us know who you think will be the winner of the game. Shay says you should go more often, CJ. CJ says I'm going for 2 seconds and Dragons equalise. What the flip, mate? What the flip is absolutely correct. What the flip, son? What the flip? CJ says, Jay, mate, I'm surprised anyone knows you here. God help him, jeez. He's going for Jay's head. I'm going to have a drink of water, guys. Drink of water. Mark Warner says, like the Scottish Premier League, imagine following a team that you know 100% you will never win. Well, it's not the Premier League. English football, that's why Leicester is such an incredible story in 2016, right? Because anyone who's not now, Manchester City, I remember when I was supporting City, when we had no thought process that we were ever going to be competing for a league title. Our happy moments were trying to compete for 10th. That was Manchester City in the early 2000s, mid-2000s. Our happy moments were avoiding relegation, right? So that's what our thought process was until, obviously, we were bought over. And Leicester would never have had an inkling that they would be even competitive in the Premier League. The year before that, they had just been relegated or promoted. Right, in 2016 they won the league. So, overall, there's a lot of teams who are mainstays in the Premier League who will never win ever. I'm talking mainstays like Everton, never won. They're probably going to get relegated this year. I'm talking mainstays like, to be fair, Aston Villa's been competitive, and they were relegated a few years ago, to be fair, but Aston Villa are pretty good. Still probably won't ever win the Premier League. Even Newcastle, I doubt. Oh, they've got money now, though. But overall, for the most part, you go back and look at teams like Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest will never win the Premier League again. Never. Fun fact, there have been more errors in the first half than the entirety of the grand final. Of course, it's the pre-season, lads. You've got to expect that. It's the pre-season. Arsenal. No, Jay says, look, fair enough. Fair enough, man. The old Arsenal, they ain't going to win nothing. They ain't going to win nothing. But I would like them to win for Nick Stav, my boy. But at the end of the day, it's just not going to happen. If you count out the years they did regional comps because of COVID, the Crusaders have won 5 straight premierships. It's crazy. Well, look at the NRL. The Panthers have won the last 3. The Panthers have won the last 3, man. So put it into perspective. You gotta put it into perspective. Or to go J. But yeah, let's go have a look at this Supercoach. Let's go have a look at the old Supercoach. Tottenham. Tottenham is 1. Yeah, they've never won. Oh, I haven't won in a long time. What are players that I should be swapping right now? I did put Kamatwalangi in instead of Sean Lane, so I've got 79k to play with. And I'm considering just putting Sam Hughes as a starting front rower and taking Ruben Cotter out and literally just going with Tarpany as Hughes as my 2 big boppers. And then I can actually fit in Nathan Cleary and Nico Hines. But I also want to kind of keep Jaden Sullivan. But I guess I can put Sullivan in, Jaden Campbell out, because I know JC will be out for a little bit. Sam Hughes. Oh, wait, what's this advertisement? Oh, it's a Volk advert. KB says, I just want someone other than City to win the Premier League. Shush. No offense to you, Blaze. It's getting boring. You're getting boring, champion. You're boring. Daniel Bates. I remember City players scoring at 4 at Villa Park. That was a dark day. I was there. Have you heard of David White? Long time ago, that's a long time ago, mate. David White would have been before Danny Tiato days. That would have been like early. That would have been ages ago. TTV Connor says, can't believe it was 0-0 and now it's 6-6. Yeah, but 3 minutes to go it was 0-0 and now it's 6-6 at half time. Mark wants to just stick Parramatta in the Premier League. Parramatta, man. The old Parramatta Squeals. They even lost today when I was just guaranteeing them a win pretty much. 1991. Yeah, that was before I was born, Daniel Bates. So I know the name, and that's why I knew it was before Danny Tiato days. City's coming from Man United's record. Absolutely does. Absolutely, baby. Don't you worry. I'm back in Wolves to beat Tottenham next week. Wolves are big time, beating teams above them. The Wolves know how to beat the big teams, but they just struggle consistency-wise. They just struggle overall consistency-wise for sure. But that is the Tottenham of the NRL. I would agree 100%, K-Bish. I'm going to do a video before the NFL games. Maybe I'll do a comparison of NFL teams to NRL teams. What would you guys say? NFL teams to NRL teams. I would say... Honestly, I would honestly go and put the Detroit Lions and the Gold Coast Titans together. Even though they're both my teams, I would go put them together. I would put them together. The Roosters... Who would the Roosters be in the NFL? A team that has been successful for a long time, doesn't really have a salary cap, isn't winning right now though, but it's still like competitive enough. The Commanders and the Tigers. Nah, the Tigers would be like Cleveland. The Tigers and Cleveland for sure. The Browns. Dallas Cowboys. No, that's a good call. Yeah, Sydney Roosters. I'm gonna write this down actually. No, I'm not because I don't have a book. Actually, no, there's a book. I'm gonna write this down so I can remember it. And then I'm going to take all credit. You guys aren't getting any credit. No way. No chance. Para would be like the Lions. No, Parramatta can get stuffed. So what we got? We got Roosters and Cowboys is a perfect match. Roosters, Dallas Cowboys. Roosters, Dallas Cowboys. Okay, next team here. We'll go the Packers. No, not Packers, sorry. Who's the next team that we'll look at? We'll go Storm. Who would the Storm be? Who would the Storm be? Storm would be kind of like a Patriots. I think the Storm and Patriots could be aligned. One of the best coaches of all time. Have had cheating pasts. Are on the downward trajectory. Yeah, I'd say Storm and Patriots. Would you guys agree? Ryan Daddyhausen has been seeing a lot of people commenting on the preseason, not knowing anything of who these teams consisted of. Yeah, no, that's what happens all the time, Ryan. Like, I know, but with that being said, like, other people don't. So, no, these are all just, depth players. This game, not so much. Like, Dragons have got a full starting 13 out there, whilst the Rabbitohs have as much of a starting team as they can, but they've got a lot of injuries right now. Trell Mick, Cody Walker, all the likes, right? But, like, the Raiders and Eels game before was just depth. Roosters Manly. Roosters had a starting 13 besides Brandon Smith, whilst Manly had a complete depth team and they competed hardcore. Bulldogs versus Storm. Bulldogs had pretty much 10 of their starting 13 players in their team, whilst the Storm only had Poppenhausen, and yet the Storm were leading them at half time. And the second half, when they took the starters out of the Dogs, that's when they actually started winning the game. So yeah, overall, like most people don't know them, but we do. Alex with the $15 donation. Appreciate you, brother. Says you're right. The two best teams in their leagues, Tigers and Reds. That's right. I forgot you were I forgot that you're a Browns fan. Appreciate you, bro. No, Carolina is definitely not the Tigers, bro. Carolina and Tigers don't link up in any way, shape, or form. No, Tigers are like Cleveland Browns, who've never had. Carolina were in a Super Bowl just a few years ago. What are you talking about? Cam Newton led them to the Super Bowl. Did you see the Tigers in the Super Bowl a couple of years ago? What was that prop who left the GC for boxing, Ryan? That would be Alex Leopai. He's the son of a big-time boxer in the past. So Alex Leopai, it would have been great to see him get a crack, but obviously, boxing has big-time money, man. He has big-time money and big-time roots. Nate Jason's Jaguars into the Dragons. Jaguars and Dragons. How would you correlate that? Eliza Floss, is there anything bigger than the Super Bowl? Absolutely. The FIFA World Cup. The India versus Pakistan in the cricket. What else would there be? Probably say Super Bowl's bigger than the Rugby Union World Cup. It's close though. In my opinion, no, it's not an opinion. Like the FIFA World Cup clears the Super Bowl by a long way. Like a long way. You're talking billions of people rather than hundreds of millions. And the same thing with India and Pakistan. Desmond says Steelers 49ers kind of like the Broncos Patriots. Like Storm forgot about those Muppets Bills. Cowboys like the Eels. Sharks like the Dolphins. Oh, Miami Dolphins. I was thinking Sharks and Redcliffe. And I was like, what? Cronulla and Redcliffe. Why? But yeah, I can understand that in regards to the Sharks-Dolphins correlation. Packers like Souths. Both living in the past. Dasmate, you're on fire, son. Take that, AJ, you dog. Take that, AJ, buddy. Dasmate slapped you. He slapped you so hard, son. Oh, goodness me. Good on you, Daz. Get into him. Still half-time, by the way, guys. If you're wondering why we're just talking about correlation between NFL teams and NRL teams, it's because it's half-time. So, we're just talking it up. But hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here. And if you... if you're not in the chat yet, jump in the comment section. Let us know who you think wins this game between the Dragons and Rabbitohs. It's 6-6 at half time. And also tell me what NFL team you think is the same as an NRL team. Like, for example, Sydney Roosters, Dallas Cowboys. I correlated as Jags. Thank you, Nath. Thank you, Nath. Ada says, at least we have a ring. Hey, where'd you come this year? Exactly right. You're only as good as your last game, and guess who got further than you? Sad. You can't beat me here, AJ. I don't even know why you bother. Go with Daz, mate. And you're not going to beat him either because he's a Patriots fan, so you can't win this battle. Cambridge says, actually, Patriots would be the Roosters. No, I think Patriots are Storm. I think Patriots are Storm. No, Roosters would be Dallas Cowboys, for sure. For sure. Call themselves Title Town, but don't have the most Super Bowl rings. Fantasy football guys, says Tigers would compare to a team with a big playoff drought. Cleveland Browns. That's what I'm saying. That says Deary Me. It's a big Deary Me from the old AJ. He tries his best, but he fails miserably. Lesson here, my friends. Never to try. Hey, but at least you guys can get along because you're both Chelsea fans. You're both clowns in Chelsea. The Titans will be the Chiefs after the grand final. Oh, Brocky Sports. He gets it, this guy. He gets it, this guy. Absolutely. Still hard time, by the way, guys. Titans and Chiefs. It's a match made in heaven, son. Ryan Daddyhausen says, Storm 1 Premiers 2024. Can't see it happening, man. I think they're regressing, bro. I do think that the Storm will be a top 8 team for sure. People are saying, but out of the 8, I don't agree. I still think there's a chance they can come top 4, but I don't think they beat the Panthers. And I think that overall, it'll be interesting to see how they go, because outside of their spine, they're quite weak. They're quite weak outside of their spine. So Mitchell says, a wild card does not count as a playoffs, fancy football guy. Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, it does. Wait, hold on a second, Mitchell. What's the joke that you're making here? Because it does. Desi is that guy. Desi is that guy, fancy football guy. He is that guy. Dasman says, Chelsea win the Champions League in 2026. Why didn't you say this year? Because there's a Champions League currently going on right now. I think City might win it. But I don't know why you didn't say Chelsea. Who are you guys playing next? Nate J says, geez, give the bloke a rest from all the questions. I know. God help me. You know? God help it. I got 40 minutes to go here. I've been streaming for 7 hours and 40 minutes now. 7 hours and 40 minutes straight. So we've got 40 minutes to go. I would have been streaming for 8 hours and nearly 8.5 hours by the end of it. So I'm just kind of like going on fumes at this moment. I'm cracking on fumes. I'm going to have a good sleep tonight. Have a good feed right after. Have a good sleep. Wake up. I probably won't set my streams up until tomorrow morning. But I am looking forward to tomorrow's games. But that's the thing, right? Like, four games is a lot. 3 streams in a row you can do. It's doable. As you would have seen, the first 3 streams of today, it's quite easy. It's not easy, but free-flowing. But the 4th stream gets at you. That's when it starts to really grind at you because you've been on for a long, long damn well time. Yes. Yes. Still waiting for the second half to get going here. Still waiting. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here, guys. Cole Palmer match winner in 2026 days. It wishes. Good dribble. You got Chelsea fans found out the hard way that money doesn't correlate to success. Shows City are a pretty good team. They know how to spend their money. Chelsea got to find out the hard way of how it means to actually have the right people in charge when you have the money. Look at Newcastle, look at Monaco, look at Chelsea. Shows you right there and then that just because you have money doesn't mean jack. And no coffee was involved. Exactly right, Jay. I didn't even have a coffee. If I had a coffee, I will have a coffee tomorrow before the 3 streams. But I'll be fine. No coffee involved today too, you're right. And if I had a coffee now, I wouldn't sleep until after tomorrow's games. Tasman says, we aren't in the Champions League this year after we were cheated out of it. Dragons coming out in the field right now. Let's get this conversation back to rugby league. Guys, hit that like button, subscribe. It's 6-6 right now. Let us know in the chat, who do you think wins this game? It is a tied game. Coming out of half-time. Tied game. Here we go. Here we go. Queensland 3-peat. Now we're talking. Daddy Hassan. Now we're talking. Day one, Jay? I'm expecting. Good joke. It's not a joke, Daz. Well, we've won 3 out of the last 4, the old Queensland, so it makes sense. Makes sense. Freshy. But alright, I think the Rabbitohs kick off for the Dragons. No, Dragons kick off for the Rabbitohs now. Cheekham game winner. Michael Cheekham, what a player. I remember when he was the next big thing coming out of Manly, and then he went to the Tigers, and then now he's at the Rabbitohs. But the Rabbitohs will start off with the ball here. Lachlan Ilias. I've got 40 minutes to survive, ladies and gentlemen. 40 minutes to survive. What should be our next poll? Actually, you know what? Let's put a poll right now of who we predict for the wooden spoon. Let's do that. Rabbitohs third tackle against ball to the 33. Who will get the wooden spoon in 2024? First up, we'll go West Tigers. Second up, we'll go St George Illawarra Dragons. Rabbitohs here, 4th tackle. Oh, Mamazella second up to 40. Illawarra Dragons. Third up, we'll have the Canberra Raiders. And 4th up, we'll have the Canterbury Bulldogs. There you go, guys. You can vote on who you think will get the wooden spoon in the poll. I think Dragons only win this game. Then in a couple of weeks, Titans smack them 50-4. Oh, bro, I'm very confident after this game. Oh, bro, I'm so confident in the Gold Coast Titans round 1 game after this one. I can tell you right now, I'm superbly confident. Third tackle here. And it'll be Sloan who gets the ball taken down to the 35. You've got to remember, though, we won't have Dave or JC, but we'll have Keanu and we'll have probably... I don't know if I can say who the back row will be. But our back row will be nice. So, 5th tackle now. It's probably not who you think, but... where are the shit fins? I don't think the Dolphins are going to come last. So, the Rabbitohs here will get this ball out to the 20. I think the Dolphins will struggle, but I can't see them coming last, man. Especially when you've got guys like Hamiso. Hamiso was really good last night for the Indigenous All-Stars. Second tackle, leaving the Rabbitohs at the 30. Big Papa in any era, no contest. Big Papa Napa, big Papa Napa, big Papa Napa, big Papa Napa. What a player. Lachlan Ilias here. Good run inside the attacking half. 45 minutes out from the Dragons line. Dolphins had an awesome start to the 23 season. They did, but they were always falling away. I told you guys this from the very start. Falling away just like my team did in many games last year. TBJ is his own boss. He went on the field without Fatty knowing. Did he really? He just walked on the field, did he? I guess, like, with that being said, it's not really like he's his own boss in that situation. He's got the name... And he's still kind of a part of it. And I guarantee he probably would have had accreditation. When are they announcing the 18th team? I think probably mid to end of this year is when they'll probably say. But it won't come in until 2027. They learned from their mistake of the Dolphins. The Dolphins, for me, was selected way too early. Well, were given way too short a time frame. They were only given 1 year. Look at the AFL. They bring in the Tasmanian team, but they're not coming in until 2027. That's 3 years away. I think 4 years from when they announced it, right? So that's the point. You give them time to set themselves up. You don't just say, bang, there you go. The Dolphins were very rushed. And you will see the reasoning for what I'm saying in about 5 years' time. When they have no fans, besides the ones who were loyal to them when they were Queensland Cup, they will still have a 50-50 stadium. They'll still not have a name, or the name will be so tarnished because other people want other things like Moreton Bay or Sunshine Coast or Redcliffe or Brisbane or Eastern Brisbane. People will find a complaint. It's taken too long, man. And that's the point. Oh, that's a knock-on for the Rabbitohs. And Dragons could be away here. Dragons ball at the 35. So the point is that you will see eventually the Dolphins will go downhill massively. Christian Wolf, I'm not saying he's a bad coach by any means. I don't trust him taking over from Wayne Bennett. Wayne Bennett has an infamous record. As soon as he leaves, the clubs go downhill. Broncos, bang down. You've got the Knights, bang down. Dragons, bang down. Knights, because he was down when he was there. Dragons, bang down. And Rabbitohs, fun fact, bang down. A couple of prelims in the grand final. Jason Demetrio comes in after Wayne Bennett. See you later. Wayne knows when to leave a club. I'm just telling you, the Dolphins will fall apart. They will. They were too quickly added in without any kind of preparation. Tassie announced their name, colours and stuff next month, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's awesome. I can't wait for that. I'd love to get to a game down there. I still haven't been to Adelaide, though, or Perth for a game, but I've been to the SCG. Have been to the Gabba, obviously, and Metricon, Heritage Bank Stadium, the MCG, Etihad. I've been to Cardinia Park as well for Geelong, obviously. Haven't been to Adelaide or Perth yet, though. I've never actually been to Adelaide in general. Good running by Moses Sully, 4 tackle, 33 metres out. I have been to Perth, but it wasn't during the AFL season. That was for uni games. Back in the day, that was just a drinking week, to be fair. Flanagan, good step, and he gets taken out of the 20. Fit tackle now. Fit tackle, 20 metres out, hitting the line with the Dragons. And Marshke, Jesse Marshke, didn't he play for the Roosters once? He kicks it through, and it'll be Rabbitohs ball here at the 10. No tax, man. You're an idiot. Penalty to the Rabbitohs. Oh, bro, it's so hard watching this guy, man. Like, he can be so good, but he can also just not have his brains. He just doesn't have the brains for it, man. Like, to kick it before, to do that just then, he just doesn't have the brains, bro. Daniel Bates was good enough to be picked for Queensland, or was just that... was that just for intimidation factor? Who's this? Oh, Big Papa? Oh, no, he was never Origin caliber. Ada says, yeah, he did, so did his brother Ben, that's the one. Yeah, I think I was at the debut game, Roosters Warriors, a few years back in Sydney. I think it was Roosters Warriors in Sydney, like 2022 or 2021. I was there at the SCG as they debuted. One of them. Tom Eisen, who's come off the field here, I think he's just tired. So Sean Kepi now gets ball to the halfway point. Harry Mills says, hi, I'm a massive Dragons fan and as usual expecting another disappointing season. Yeah, look, I can't really give you too much hype here right now, man. I think what I can say is I don't think you'll come last, which you can take a little bit of solace from. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't be expecting to be competitive overall, which could be exciting for you, mate. You know, sometimes you can have seasons where you're not expecting anything, the expectation is really down, and then you have a big year. So you've got to hope that things can happen like that. Look at the Cowboys, 2022, 2023. Good kick there, but the Dragons will get the ball at the 5. Look at the Warriors last year. You know, look at teams all over the place, right? But I just don't see that with this Dragons squad. I think Shane Flanagan has to change a lot around. And honestly, I think you need to let Ben Hunt go. I don't think Ben Hunt being here is worthwhile by any means. Like, what's the point of having Ben Hunt? He obviously doesn't want to be there. Yes, he can say to the cows come home until his face is blue that he wants to be there now and he's changed his mind, but it's not true. It's just because he knows he can't get out of the contract, right? So I just don't understand why the Dragons hold on to him. I get it setting a precedent, but with that being said, you also want to win a premiership sooner rather than later. And the longer Ben Hunt's there, the longer you won't win one. You need to go into a full-blown rebuild. So I don't think you re-sign him, that's for sure. Dragons will get taken to the halfway point. And I'm not blaming Ben Hunt overall. I'm just saying that the Dragons organisation should not be lumping around Hunt in their team, in my personal opinion. So, especially as a captain, makes no sense. So it's going to be Rabbitohs with the ball here. And who is this? Who is that fullback there with the white headgear? Is that... Oh, no way is that. Oh, it's Jai Gray. I was going to say Duncan. I was like, no way. But no, it's Dry Grove playing fullback just then. Dasman says, don't worry, Harry, after the Dogs trial, we're in the same boat again. Luckily for me, I can convince myself away from tomorrow, regardless of the result with the Titans. 4th tackle. What a run by Jacob Host. He's had a good game here today, Jacob Host. Yeah, how long is a very good question, Jay, especially after that last comment. So, 4th tackle, Cameron Murray gets the offload away to Sean Kepi. Sean Kepi gets the offload away again. Lachlan Lillies with the ball. Off to Jai Gray. Jai Gray, short ball. Right-hand side, try time for South Sydney Rabbitohs. Braden Burns on the wing will score. That's some great passing there from South Sydney. And it's 10-60 with the kick to come. Glory, glory, South Sydney, big boy. The new accounts are popular today. It's pre-season, you're going to get new accounts, but for the most part, I think we both know which ones are the dodgy ones. But I will say, yeah, Dragons fans, I know you want to think the best, but with that being said, you've also got to remember the Rabbitohs have a lot of players out in this game and you're struggling. You're down 10-6 right now. Walshy says, let's go the Rabbits. Yeah, get a lead here. Yeah, just time out for a day, Joe. Or just do that. Or just do that, bro. It is what it is. 30 minutes to go here at the game, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new around here. Oh, Daz did it as well. Daz did it as well. Well, there you go. The Rabbitohs do take the lead here. 10-6 with the kick to come. 10-6 with the kick to come. Your boy Malky says, thoughts on the Bulldogs this season? You're not probably going to like what I have to say, your boy Malky. Obviously, I'll give him another chance next week in the trial. But, you know, realistically speaking, yeah, Bulldogs fans are very loud, so they push themselves to believe they're a top 8. They're going to win the comp kind of every year. But you look at that Thursday game, and you realise the Dogs had everybody except for Stephen Crichton, Viliami Kikau, and Joshua Dakar against a Storm team that only had Pappenhausen. They had their starting spine out there. They had most of their players out there, and they struggled to win. They were down at halftime. They actually came back to win that game when they took their starting spine out, right? So that is an issue for me with the Dogs, and it's a concern. I think they play the Sharks next week at Belmore. Be interesting to see what kind of team lineup the Sharks go with, because they didn't play a strong lineup today at all. But the Bulldogs can't really get a great deal stronger besides adding in those guys, William Kikau, Joshua Dakar, and Crichton, who I don't know if they do, but they probably do. So, yeah, the Bulldogs are a very big concern for me. There's a reason why they're still in that poll over there. Username says Rabbits 9-14 doing good, not going to lie. Yeah, Jai Gray, yeah, he's a nice player coming up the system. Dasmate says it's the most weird off-season signings I've seen besides Critter and Curran. It's just, the Dogs seem to just sign players for the sake of it, is what I would say. That's what I'd say. I don't know what that means. But I would just say, yeah, the Dogs, strange team, man. They just sign players for the sake of it. Alright, so the Rabbitohs now, they'll get sport to the 15. Like, different to the Roosters, right? I say the Roosters. The Roosters sign players for the sake of it, because the sake of their name looks great, and the name is great, and they'll sign them, like Brandon Smith, for example, without thinking about how does this actually work with that team. Does Brandon Smith work? As I said before, they signed when they signed him, before he played a game, well before pre-season, everything. The year before, I said he doesn't work with their team. He won't do well at the Roosters, and he hasn't, right? That's the issue with the Roosters. They just sign players based on name and then hope they work out together. The Dogs, they sign players based on Penrith, or they just sign players who have got some good form elsewhere, not thinking about anything to do with the actual team and the needs of the team. They still need a halfback. You know, they still need arguably a fullback, realistically. You know, but they're signing really weird players. Oh my God, is that a try? No, it's gone out in the full, I think. I think that ball went out in the full. And the Dogs have about 1 million utilities. Like, why do you keep signing utility players? Ryan Daddyhausen says, Doggies were just using the fan hub from Rugby League Live. Yeah, that went out in the full. It was on the line. So the Dragons get the ball here at the 30. Says the only good sign about the club is that our junior rep teams are doing good at the moment, but that ain't going to help the first grade team now. Yeah, it's all about patience, man. You can't be like just amazing straight away, and people will bite back with that and say, "Look at the Cowboys and the Warriors," but it's not a frequent thing. And also, I don't think Cowboys are built for success, and I definitely don't think the Warriors are built for success right now. They've got concerns. Warriors specifically in regards to Sean Johnson and him keeping up his game. Who's their next halfback? How they go forward? I don't know. I'm interested to see how Andrew Webster goes this year with the Warriors, but there is still a lot of concerns, man. But people don't like to look at those. From a non-biased perspective, I'll look at those and I'll out them. I'll get hated by fan bases just for saying kind of what my truth is. But at the end of the day, a lot of the times, it goes right. Dragons here taking down to the 20th tackle. I don't have an investment in some of these teams, but I'll say what my thoughts are. And a lot of the time, they do come out to be true. That's going to be taken in goal. No, he took that in goal, Lochnelius. I disagree with that one, Sharp. Braden Burns will get taken down to the 5. Databases, unfortunately, people don't like facts, do they? I wouldn't necessarily say it's about people not liking facts, because at the end of the day, it is my opinion until proven true. But people don't like negative references about their team and won't listen to it and will just think that you're blatantly insulting them. When I'm not insulting the Warriors because I think that Sean Johnson's not going to be as good as he was last year and the Warriors will regress. I'm not insulting the Dogs just because I saw their game on Thursday and still don't think their team is that great. I just think that overall things can be better there. And honestly, it's better to talk about it rather than just let it go sweep under the carpet, which is what the Dragons have been doing for 15 years. Since they won the premiership in 2010. They've stripped everything under the carpet until last year where they got rid of Mary McGregor. So yeah, overall, like people just don't like to listen to any negative criticism on their team. They think that you're insulting them, and no one's insulting you. Kingy says, bro, do you believe Dragons will put their game in the highest level this year? Not on any world, bro. They're struggling to beat a second-rate Rabbitohs team right now. And they're losing to a second-rate Rabbitohs team right now. But 26 minutes to go here in the game. It's a penalty to the Dragons. Top 4 teams by the end of the year, Walshy. I'm saying Panthers definitely make it. I'd say Roosters are a shout. I'd say, funnily enough, Manly are a shout. I would say fully healthy Rabbitohs are definitely a good chance. Good hit there by the Rabbitohs. Dragons the ball at the halfway point. You guys will laugh. Dead set think the Titans are a shout. Who else is there? Eels, if they put it all together, could be up top 4. I don't think the Warriors will be, but then again, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I guess if Sean Johnson plays the standards he did last year, then I'd say the Warriors too. Sharks definitely should have a good opportunity to get there. They've got a good team on paper, just can't put it together. Dragons now be taking out the 20th tackle. Dazmate says constructive criticism is always good. Yeah, people don't take it that way though. They never see it as constructive criticism. They always look at it as like you're insulting my family bloodline. Like, they put it up. Knock on Rabbitohs. So Dragons are going to get this ball here, and it's going to be a fresh set of 6, 20 minutes out. Here we go. Storm. Yeah, they can make it. The Storm can be up there for sure. I'm not going to say they can't. I think they're a top 8 team, but I don't think they're a top 4 team. Walshy Cons, please put it in one comment, bro. You don't need to... No. You're going to get timed out, bro. Guys, when you're just giving us predictions, just give us like one comment. You don't need to go through... Yeah, he's about to go... Jay, time out. Like, Walshy, we'll see in 5 minutes, bro, because otherwise you're going to go through your top 8 predictions one by one. Thank you, Jay. All right, so the Dragons now second tackle. They're 11 metres out. They go right-hand side. Just give it in one comment, bro. You don't need to go bang, 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 bang. Third tackle now. They're 5 minutes out of the line. Penrith, Broncos, South Storm, maybe they always... Oh, Dragons. 2 minutes out from the line. 4 tackle. Dragons, can they equal it up here? Can they make it 12-12? They go left-hand side. Gives it off here to Flanagan. Flanagan off to... Savelio Tamale. Get it out here, Jensen. Right-hand side off to Flanagan. Flanagan puts that ball in the air. Good take by the Rabbits, but awful kick from Funner. Penrith, Broncos, South Storm. I think the Broncos could struggle, but they're still probably a good lock for top 4. But they are losing Kurt Catewell, Tom Flegler, Herbie Farnworth, Keenan Palacia, 4 guys who were part of the 17. Mitchell said there's always the Broncos fans. I don't know if he is a Broncos fan, that guy. Cowboys can't. Disagree, Lucas, but I know you're a Cowboys fan. Second tackle, I don't think the Cowboys are anywhere close. Chad Townsend knocked the guy anymore. Tamalolo getting on in years, no. I think there's a lot of issues with the Cowboys that need to be sorted out by top 8, and I don't think they're anywhere close to top 4 right now. I think they're in a pretty average position where they can go either way. They're in a very big 50-50 position right now where they can go up or down. Like, I would not be surprised if 2022 kind of repeated. I don't think it's 2021 kind of repeated. I don't think it's a guarantee by any means. I'm just saying. Rabbitohs here, 10 metres out of the line. They'll give it up to Hawkins. Hawkins to Jai Gray. Jai Gray taking down 5 metres out from the line. And that's going to be fit tackle. So Rabbitohs give the ball to the Dragons. 5 metres out. I think Cowboys 12th, sorry. 12th makes a bit of sense. 12th makes sense. Stop if they play like an actual team, easy top 2. That could be said for every team, though. But also, team on paper is not a top team. Their spine on paper is number 1, but everywhere else is not a top 2 team. Mark Sloan says Dragons 28, Rabbits 16. Don't know if that's going to happen in 22 minutes there, Mark. You're going to have to expect the Rabbitohs to score 1 try and the Dragons to score 12, 18, 24. Basically 4 tries. So 5 tries in the next 22 minutes. I don't know about that there, Mark. But, it'd be interesting to see if the Dragons can still win. It's only a 6-point game. They're at home at Cogra. They've got the crowd. They're playing a B-rated Rabbitohs team. Should get the job done, but haven't been able to. Which says, Jensen and Tim alert Fox League immediately. Let them know. 2022 saved Todd. I wouldn't go as far to say saved Todd, but prevented questions being asked. I don't think the Dragons get the spoon, EA. I think the Dragons will be bottom 4, but they won't get the spoon. I think there's worse teams. Alright, so it's Rabbitohs now with the ball. 13 metres out from their own line. Dadman says, top 8 not in order, but Panthers, Broncos, Storm, Roosters, South, Sharks, Eels, Titans. Come back to this in September. So you must have gone 8 through to 1. Thank you very much, Daz, mate. Thank you very much. So Panthers 8th, Broncos 2nd, Storm 3rd, Storm Roosters 4th, South 5th, Sharks 6th, Eels... no, sorry. You've said Panthers 8th, Broncos 7th, Storm 6th, Roosters 5, South 4, Sharks, Eels 3-2, and the Titans 1. Mate, you're a beautiful man, Daz. You're a beautiful man. Tyrell Sloan will grab that ball at the 15. It'll be first tackle with the Dragons at the 15. Yes, there's no dogs. Daz mate's a Titans fan, mate. He's a Suns fan and a Titans fan. Second tackle. 20 minutes to go here of the game, guys. 20 minutes to go. It's a 6-point game. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Don't forget, tomorrow we'll be shooting Warriors versus the Tigers, Cowboys versus the Broncos, and the Titans taking on Azid Dolphin. But the Dragons will get this ball to the 40. It's a 4th tackle now. They need to get more going here on the attack. They'll get this ball inside the attacking half now. Don't think the Eels make it. Oh, the Eels have got a team that they probably should be making in the top 8. Mitchell Moses, Dylan Brown, Clint Gutherson. Hooker's a bit of a worry. Brent Hands was sold today for the Eels. Sean Lane coming to Lungi with great today. Junior Bolo, Regan Campbell-Gillard, Jermaine Hopgood. Their backline's the worry. It's not the forwards. Their backline's the worry. I agree, Tim Barrett. Dragons play like this round 1 Titans going to kill them. I'm extremely excited about what the Titans can do. But there we go, guys. That's the 3/4 bell. It's actually just a drinks break, but for some reason they're playing the siren at the 3/4 mark today. But guys, hit that like button, subscribe for new around here. I'm going to have a drink of water, and here we go. We've still got 20 minutes to go, and it's going to be crazy. Database, I thought Titans won it already in 2025 now. That will be the last year that I have on this earth, ladies and gentlemen, if this is the case. 2024 is the last year I'm alive if the Titans win the comp this year. Fancy Football Guy says, is Arthur on the hot seat? If the Eels miss the 8, yes. So Ben Hunt's come out here for the Dragons, so he's not playing this final 20. So they're obviously playing a little bit more of a depth team in this last few minutes. David says, putting my bias out of the way, I see last year as a bit of a grand final hangover. I see that in most sports where teams get pumped in a grand final. Gee whiz. Taylor says, damn sorry. Mate, I will not live to 2025 if the Titans win it this year. I can tell you that for free. You will hear all the circle jerk Broncos fans. Why are people saying sorry? Do you understand the joke? Guys, I'm not actually dying. I'm just saying that if the Titans win, we'd be getting so drunk in the Gold Coast and getting so crazy that we'd be dead. That's what we're saying. I'm not saying that I'm dying, ladies and gentlemen. You don't need to keep saying sorry. AJ says, I better be sorry. You'll all hear the Circle Jerk Broncos fans, they beat a youth Cowboys side tomorrow, saying they'll win the comp. Yeah, they'll win by a lot tomorrow. The Broncos should win by a lot tomorrow. But, guys, don't worry, I'm not dying. Fatima says, yeah, rip BKR, he says. Rip BKR. Fatima says, if Titans make a top 8, I'm crying more than Maui? Moana? Oh, if Titans win a game this year, I'll be crying. David says, I'll be also getting drunk just for the sake of it. Tasmate, you are drunk. Always. You, Mitchell, and Alex. You'll have a few drinks, you three. Specifically, Alex. A month? HJ, you have no idea what's coming, mate. You think it's a month. Bro, you have no idea. A month is the prees. That's the prees. I'm going to sleeping for months. And that's just for prees. 20 minutes to go here of the game. Rabbitohs with the ball. Like I said, hit that like button, subscribe. Don't forget, tomorrow we've got 3 streams that we'll be doing, but this is the final 20 minutes of the day. Gee whiz, I've been nearly going for 8.5 hours now, so this is the final stretch, baby. A final stretch. Fair enough, better put my leave in for work now. You better just leave work now. Just leave it. Just leave work now, champ. Fit tackle now. Yeah, fair call, lads. Fit tackle with the Rabbitohs are at the 40, and they'll kick this ball into the corner. Dragons should be able to get this one and then bring it out. Oh, jeez. Braden Burns had a good game here today. First tackle, 19:20 to go here of the game. Dragons get this ball out to about the 30. No, sorry, they're only the 10, sorry. My brain's clocking off. My brain's clocking off here. But the Dragons will get this ball to the 20 now. My keyboard sucks. Like owner, like keyboard, eh? Hey? No, that would mean he's a Roosters fan. Can't do that. 4 tackle at the 20. Oh, good run here. That's Couchman. Toby Couchman. Dragons here on fit tackle. 40-20 attempt here. 40-20 attempt here. Oh, the bounce wasn't great, but it's going to be a penalty here to the... A penalty here for downtown, apparently. A penalty here. Alex is... He's here. He's always lurking. But it's a penalty for downtown here against the Dragons. So Rabbitohs penalty about 40 metres out from the Dragons line. But Alex with the $15 redo to the nation. Appreciate you, brother. Says vodka cruises on me. Thank you, brother. We'll appreciate it. I'll give Blake Ferguson and Josh Dugan a call and we'll go for a crack. Josh Dugan, Blake Ferguson. Time to get on the vodkas. Appreciate you, Alex. Let's arrange a drink up when the Titans win the comp. BKR's in the chair. Oh, mate. We don't need to arrange a drink up. Life will just literally be one drink up. All drinks on me when the Titans win. I don't think that's how it works, champion. I don't think so. I don't think so, champion. The second tackle, right inside. Rabbitohs win the game, pretty much. 16-6 with the kid to come. They score a try underneath the post. It's going to be 18-6. And the Rabbitohs will score a try. Bing bong. Thanks for coming. There we go. Wonder if Desi's a good drinker. We'll find out. I reckon he would be. Yeah, Desi definitely would have a good drinker. It would be a good drinker for sure. But try time for the Rabbitohs. Number 16 here, which is Davy Mawali. Big Davy Mawali, who might be one of the starting front rowers this year alongside Burgess. Moody says South's looking to pack the game up. Yeah, one more try after this, or any kind of points to pack the game up. But again, this is the back end. The Dragons played a full-strength team for a good 60-50 minutes this game. So they'd be disappointed that they're losing to a Rabbitohs team without most of their star players. No Trell, no Jack Whiten, no Cody Walker, no Damien Cook, no Campbell Graham, no Tyrone Monroe. And they're still going to win this game, the Rabbits. Dragons fans are in for a long season. I would agree, James McFall. I would agree, man. But I do think that As a Titans fan, this is getting me excited for round 1. I won't lie. Mad Monday Barbecue at Blazers joint. No, Mad Monday Barbecue at Paul Vaughan's place. That's nothing new. DJ says, Nath, we feel for you, brother. Where's our boy at Ouya? He was here earlier today, but he wasn't here for the Dragons game. Star Wars Fanboy says, hey, I've heard there was a few head knocks today. Who were they and how serious? Bro, my brain's so fried that I couldn't tell you who they were. Oh, I know Christian Papalangi for the Knights. The first tackle of the game for the Knights. That was serious. I can't remember the one that was in the... Was it Eels Raiders game, another one? I can't remember. There was a few, though. And they were pretty significant, yeah. Oh, jeez, that's a big hit. Burgess just absolutely annihilated, I think, Couchman. Yeah, Toby Couchman. But yeah, there were a few, mate, especially that Knights Sharks game. The first tackle of the game. First tackle of the entire day today. And it was... The guy got knocked out cold, yeah. Arthur, that's the one. Yeah, Eels Raiders. Yeah, you're right. Oh, Dom Young as well. Tim Barrett. Yeah, there was a few today. Yes, it's always good to see the Dragons lose. Antown says, Blaze 0, Antown's 1 on the tips. What are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about. Dasman says the Knights one was bad. Yeah, Christian Papalangi, that was bad. Tell me who your tips were this weekend, because I bet you right now you probably tipped the Eels. Oh, here we go. Jai Gray taking down the 20. He'll lie to everyone. Tell us that he tipped the bloody Raiders. And it will be in goal. He tipped the Dragons, boy. Did not. It's a preseason game, bro. Who cares? Guys, this entertain us right now is the peak of why people are like, dude, it's preseason. The games don't matter. Like, I don't get you. What? It doesn't matter, bro. Like, the Dragons played a full-strength team against a Rabbitohs under-strength team. And the Dragons are still shit house. Like, it is what it is. But, like, bro is clutching at a pre-season tip. God help you, Joe. God help you, Hayden. I'm sorry, bro, but, like, you're clutching at a pre-season tip. Like, oh, my God, man. First tackle here with the Rabbitohs at the 10. So next minute, you're going to be telling me, oh, I tipped the Dolphin over to the Titan. I got you. Ha ha. That sounds like an entertain us all day tomorrow. Like, bro. He's a Barra fan, give him a break. Well, it's like if you're gonna come in here talking shit, like you're gonna cop the smoke, especially when it's preseason. Rabbitohs here, 10 meters out. Oh, so close there for Dean Hawkins, 3 minutes out from the line. Especially when I've been streaming for nearly 9 hours now. It's like, bro, you want the smoke? Come get it. Like, Rabbitohs 4 meters out from the line, fit tackle, and they give it off. Oh, has he kicked that through? No, drop out coming up. Well, did he not knock it on, though? Yeah, I think they'll check this. Did old mate not touch this with his hand? It might be. It might be a dropout here, yeah. Dragons wooden spoon confirmed. I think there's a few teams that are competing for it. So Dragons short dropout. Not a bad dropout, actually. Good dropout. And Rabbitohs will knock it on. So it will be Dragons ball here at the 20. Come on, Hayden, challenge me. Oh, here we go. Here he is. Entertainment says, I took the Dolphins by 2, but I think you'll shock some people. Have you seen the lineups? Have you seen the lineups? The Dolphins have a full-strength lineup outside of a meso. We don't have a single starter in our game. If we win that game, the Dolphins are getting the wooden spoon for the next 10 years straight. So, 4th tackle now. Oh, that's a knock-on for the Dragons. Rabbitohs get the ball at 40. Ryan says, the last 10 minutes I've been listening to start of your stream. It took me all the way to the start without me knowing for some reason. Well, welcome back, man. Welcome back. Times by Fiddy, AJ says. Yeah, I just hope it's a good game. I just want to see what Arama Howe can do on the 13. I want to see a little bit of Tony Francis on the wing as well. Definitely looking towards Arama Howe, though, because our 13's open for grabs after next year. And Town says, not me normally, but 53 votes to 11 maybe start doing it. Even BKR voted yes. Rabbitohs here, they're 5 minutes out from the line. Yeah, but I probably just clicked that just to be supportive of you, dude. Like, Rabbitohs now, a lot of the time people will vote on things, even if they don't care about it as well, by the way. Like, I find that on Instagram. I'll be like, oh, did you enjoy the stream? And you'll get, like, hundreds of votes. And I know the people who voted, some of them didn't watch. Mitchell says, the only game that matters is Dolphins versus Warriors in 2029. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'll take the Warriors in that game too, by the way. Rabbitohs get the ball. No, it's a penalty here to the Dragons. By the way, the game is still technically on. It is only a 2-score game, but the Dragons did take out their, like, Ben Hunt and stuff like that. They took out some of their better players. Titans 1,000 nil tomorrow. It'll be a big stream, I reckon. Be a big stream. People will come and check out how I'm going to react to the preseason. And I do react passionately, man. I get the Titans regardless, you know. Alright, so the Dragons now. Cervelio Tamale. He'll be out at the 45. That was the 35, and now they're at the 40. That's a penalty. That's beyond the... Yeah, that's beyond the horizontal for sure. Tallis Duncan will give away a penalty. This could be a bin here. It's not been, apparently. It could have been a bin. AJ says... Oh, that's right. Fantasy football guys, do you trust Lomax to bang 2 conversions over to tie the game anyway? No. Way. Tallis Duncan is on report. It was a bad tackle. So 10 minutes to go here of the game, guys. 10 minutes to go. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Antonio says, you need to sleep. Tigers win tomorrow. Yeah, I do. I need to eat. I haven't eaten. I'm on a diet, but like I haven't eaten for dead set since like 10 a.m. Alright, right-hand side. The Dragons now. They're 35 out. But there's not been a break today, right? So every single game has been back to back to back to back. Usually we'll have like a couple of minutes break in between. Knock on Dragons. Usually you have like a break in between, but today there's not been a single break all throughout the day. Cryptic says, probably late here, but how good was Manly against an almost, but also pretty full-strength Roosters side today? Scary times for a Rooster. Oh yeah, Manly were fantastic for a C-grade team, and Roosters were awful for their full-strength lineup besides Brandon Smith. Outside of Brandon Smith, it was a full-strength lineup. But yeah, Manly were good. Manly are good in the preseason usually. Roosters are usually awful to start the year. I think this is going to be... Yeah, this is just going to be a knock-on here. This will just be a simple knock-on here. So, Rabbitohs will get the ball at the 30 on their own side of the field. Don't forget, guys, the BKR Sports Supercoach League code. I organised it today. Go join it. It's in the pinned comment. Jeez, I'll tell you what, I will get a good sleep tonight, but good old sleep-a-runo tonight. And Jay, now I'm about maybe 48 hours away from having a tzatziki pizza. About 48 hours away, son. As I say that, Dad's mate donates $5 and says get a pizza into you. Appreciate your Dad's mate for the $5 return donation. And that'll go towards Monday night. That'll go towards the pink tickets. While you're streaming, I've eaten tacos, salmon, and a cupcake, poor bastard. Cupcake, as a Taylor Swift fan, it explains everything to me. But what do I have for dinner tonight? I have Korean barbecue beef with basmati rice and Asian slaw. Get around me. Actually, Muscle Chef is really good. That's a strip penalty. Get a barbecue chicken pizza and just get some tzatziki sauce on the side. No, I want the Domino's one. The Domino's one I'm excited to try. And I can't have a cheat meal until Mum comes on Monday. I could have it, but I just know that there's going to be cheat meals when Mum's here from Fiji, so I may as well wait. Be patient. Learn discipline, self-control. Second tackle of the Rabbitohs, 10 metres out over on the line. Duncan gives it out here to... Tallis Duncan is actually playing as 13 right now. At the bag, Jai Gray's been really good today. I want the specific tzatziki pizza, and I want it now. Tallis Duncan gives it out. Try time for Braden Burns, baby. Bing bong. Bro is anti-cupcakes. Mate, I'm anti-cupcakes after 9 hours of streaming. It is 22-6 here with a kick to come. Kick to come. 8-12 to go of the game. Game is well and truly over now. It's amazing. The barbecue chicken is amazing from Domino's. Yeah, I don't get this hate from Domino's, to be fair. I don't actually get always the people hating on them. Like, I get they're not, like, the very nice Italian homemade pizza. I get that, right? But, like, I don't think Domino's is as bad as people make out. Clayton says, Thorsten Sullivan number 6 tomorrow for West Tigers. I will be streaming it, so we'll talk all about it tomorrow. I'm really excited for Sullivan this year. He's the starter 6 for the Tigers this season with Aiden Caesar. I would not be surprised if Caesar doesn't get it going. Jaden Sullivan goes to the 7 and they bring Latu Fainu or Lachlan Galvin into the 6. But at the time being, I've got Sullivan in my Supercoach team, that's for sure. I think we can all agree carrot cake sucks. Yeah, not a carrot cake fan. Massive, big banana cake fan, though. Banana cake is the shit. Banana cake is what life is. Like, when you're looking at life, you look, okay, you're looking at beach, you're looking at beautiful women, you're looking at banana cake. It's the simples. It's the simples of life. She says, Hayden, you spend too much time on TikTok. Dana says, I'll say Domino's Pepperoni has shat the bed bad recently. Really? Trust me, go to your local pizza shop and just compare the two. Brother, I've been in Chicago and eaten pizza there. I've eaten pizza in New York. I've eaten pizza all over the Gold Coast, in Sydney. Actually, I want to do more of Sydney. In Melbourne, all that type of stuff. I understand there is... Oh, Helkins missed the key. I understand there's better pizza outside of Domino's. What I'm saying is the hate isn't justified because it is still buddy pizza. It's still good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still given me the nicest slice at the end of the mouth. You know what I'm saying? You've never had banana cake, not joking. Really? Is that the case? Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see with 1 minute to go on the game, AJ. Disgraceful. That's a disgrace, AJ. Have a word to yourself. In this 5 minutes, I want you... In this 5 minute timeout, I want you to sit there. I want you to think, holy shit, I need to sort my life out. Banana bread is where it's at. Jay, don't do me like that, man. 6 minutes, 48 to go here in the game. Don't do me like that, man. What's worth, carrot cake or pineapple pizza? You're an idiot. Yeah, I agree, Chris Matthews. Someone knows a pizza any day. Pizza Hut can slap at times, though. But overall, like, at the end of the day, yeah, you want to go to a local pizza shop. That's brilliant. But Domino's isn't as bad as people say. You obviously haven't been to Mount Druitt Domino's, Nate J says. Not sure that's in my vocabulary to go to Domino's in Mount Druitt. Went to that place in Penrith. That was nice. I was talking to Shales and Dave, and that's where they go. They love that place. It's a food joint out in Penrith. We went there. I can't remember the name of it. AJ, what was the name of the... Oh, he's timed out. Don't worry, AJ. You can't tell us the name of that food joint because you've been timed out, mate. But if you can remember what place we went to, you might know what we're talking about, Sydney folk. You may know. I can't think of the name, though. But Shales and Dave were telling... I think it was... No, it could have been Shaley. I can't remember, but I think one of them or both of them were saying how good that's where they go. Frangos, thank you, Sam. That's the one. Oh, that's a forward pass. No, they haven't called it. Third tackle, 5.5 minutes to go here for the Dragons. 35. Yeah, Frangos is the one we're talking about. Eagle Boys was the go-to. Apparently, Jay says. Fit tackle. That was back in the 1930s. Like a local Italian pizza, you cannot beat it. But I guarantee you Sydney folk will have some good pizza. Melbourne will have the best pizza because they've got lots of Italians there, lots of Greeks there, right? But I guarantee you Western Sydney would have some good pizzas. It was Shay. Yeah, it was Shay Lee. No, but that was at the back, wasn't it? That was when David was there. That was David and Shay Lee's family, wasn't it? Because you guys weren't with me, were you, when I was with Shaylee? That was when Dave was there, and that was Shayle's family. So, 4th tackle here for the Rabbitohs. They're at the 30. Jai Gray nearly broke through. 45 out. 5th tackle now. Jai Gray's been really good for the Rabbitohs today. 4:20 to go here, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe. Don't forget, tomorrow, big day streams. I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember where this conversation was had. Alright, the Dragons now will get this ball to the 40. As a Melburnian, I can say we got awesome pizza, but prices are ridiculous. Yeah, it makes sense. I've eaten quite a few times on the Yarra River there, near the casino area, and it's very good food, but it's expensive. Good offload there from the Dragons. They go left-hand side, Mullaison. Dylan Egan gives it off. Yeah, the Dragons are in for a long season, folks. I'm sorry, but you're in for a long season. Cy Zorn says, you think Rabbitohs got a chance to win the premiership? If they have a healthy team, yes. Without a healthy team, no. Like this team on paper right... Well, they're throwing the ball over the sideline. This team right now that played today, no chance. But with Latrell, with Cody Walker, with Damien Cook, with Campbell Graham, Jack White and Tyrone Munro, yes, I do. But not with this team on paper here today. But you've got to remember, this is a preseason game. Dragons took their players off the second half, and for the most part, Dragons were competitive with their best team, but that was against a B-grade Rabbitohs team who have players out. 2 minutes 40 to go here, the game, guys. 2 minutes 40 to go of the game. It's been a good day of footy, but has been. It was outside the stadium. Yes, so it would have been Dave and Shayle's family. It wouldn't have been. It couldn't have been Shayley because Shayley would have been on the bus. So it wasn't Shayley, but it was Shayle's family and Dave at the back. I think I got him on the vlog. Yeah, I did. 4th tackle now at the halfway point. AJ should tell us our thoughts. Actually, AJ, don't say anything right this very second. If Manchester City are the best in the league, and the Detroit Lions are way better than the Packers. I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He didn't say anything, folks. So that means he agrees that City are the best in the league and Detroit Lions are way better than the Packers. So second tackle now for the Dragons. They get the ball to the 35. They go right-hand side. Dragons with the ball. No, wrong, Sam. 3rd tackle. My eyes are closing, man. I'm tired. Bring me this next minute and a half. It's a knock on. So Rabbitohs get the ball at the halfway point. A minute 16. Can I just sleep now, guys? With a minute 16 to go here, I'm going to sleep now. With 1 minute to go, don't worry about me ending the stream. You guys can get a sleep stream until tomorrow. Nah, too late, AJ. You already missed out. Not there yet, Jay. We've got 57 seconds to go. I'm actually super comfy. I could actually sleep right this second. Actually super comfy. Beautiful. Just dreaming of Zach Lomax kicking the ball out that quarter time. Dragons will put anyone to sleep, Kane Perry says. Right now, for sure. Especially when it's their depth as well. 30 seconds. If the Rabbitohs score a converted try, will they go top of the pre-season challenge? Because right now it would be the Raiders over the Eels, wouldn't it? No, it wouldn't be. It would be... Yeah, it would be Raiders over the Eels. Raiders... Oh, that didn't even go... Oh, it's a shank, but it's gone to the 10 metres. It would be the Raiders score over the Eels that would get them over the line. Alex, with a $15 do donation. Appreciate you, bro. Says we want a sleep plus feet stream. Appreciate it. Oh, they need a try to get the bonus points. They have to score now to get some bonus points here, the Rabbitohs. Over the top here. And they're going to get it. And they're going to get it. And they're going to get it. So the preseason challenge is alive and well, ladies and gentlemen. They will get the bonus points. 26-6 with the kid to come. I think Oya should become a Titans fan 2024. Oya, if you're watching, I call out to the world. Oya. Oya. Zakynthos, man. Choose the Titans. Because the Dragons are not the one for you. Oya. We just called out to him. Hopefully he does that now. That was like a little festival that we just hosted in this stream to get away to become a Titans fan, because Dragons are not the play from this year. Full-time story said if the Rabbits get one more try, they'll get that bonus. So they just got it. And they just got it. So it's 26-60 with the hit to come. And they will win the Charity Shield back-to-back years. Dragons fans, God help your soul. And the Rabbitohs will hit the post and go through. So the final score here, guys, is going to be 28-6. The Rabbitohs win the Charity Shield for the second year in a row. They also get the bonus points. They don't get the line break points, but they do get the bonus point here. Now their main boys, I believe, go off to Vegas, if I'm not mistaken. There's a massive depth team that will be playing next week. But overall, guys, I appreciate you. We've done 4 streams today. We've done 4 streams. We did the Sharkies Knights. We did the Eels Raiders. We did the Manly versus Roosters. And now Rabbitohs Dragons. And we're done here for the night. So tomorrow, guys, we'll be back here for Warriors versus the Tigers. We've also got the Cowboys versus the Broncos, and then the Dolphin taking on my Titans. So that'll be a good day of rugby league, but I appreciate you guys as always, and I will see you tomorrow. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Catch you later.